Yeah. Hey, hey. Yeah. Click on the latch, I'm in the back room. Old grin, new stain tie in a tight loop. Boots on the tile, on tiptoe. Cold stare, hot wire, watch the whole thing glow. Pocket full of sparks, but I play cool. Deadpan when I step in like I broke the rule. Hands up, then freeze, you can feel that shift. One breath, one grin, then the ceiling lifts. Count me in, I'm the one you knew. One little spark and the whole place moves. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom, make way, make room. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom. We came to bloom. Cheap talk, rich nerve, I don't buy that noise. Snake in the velvet, fake with the voice. Shadows on my back, but they never catch. I turn that pressure into a mashed attack. Little laugh, sharp cut, then the beat drops low. Eyes on the prize line, everybody know. Hands up, then freeze, you can feel that shift. One breath, one grin, then the ceiling lifts. Count me in, I'm the one you knew. One little spark and the whole place moves. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom, make way, make room. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom. We came to bloom. Snapped in the hush, let the panic go. I'm a bad little woman with a velvet coat. Look at me now, I don't miss my cue. One more grin and the night breaks through. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom, make way, make room. Click, click, boom, roast the room. Click, click, boom. We came to bloom. We came to bloom.
Hello. Welcome to Bank of America. How are you guys? Sorry I'm late. A lot to go over. Alrighty, I want to say hello. It's so good to see you guys. Who's ready to free turtles? Okay, let me see. Thanks. Thank you so much. You like my Ovies? This is weird. One second. I'm trying to get my friends up. Anyway, first I want to play for you a little hype music to get us ready to go, yeah? We'll get us in the mood.
Tick, 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 boom. Tick, 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 boom. Tick, 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 boom. Pressure build, detonate, tick, boom. Too late now, can't moderate, tick, just give me flash, let's go. Everybody talking, nobody compose. You should've just let me be, but nah, you knew what I do. Who I am, you know who I am. Tick, tick, tick. Robbing and weaving where you telegraph hate. Flash bows pop every time I breathe. Whole world watching, enjoy no front row seats. Say my name, watch the algorithm screen. Turtle boy! You drama sales on the fumes on my pike tails. Free clickbait for all the mirror ultimate. Bum for town clownies. Better all town clownies in the cheap seats. I built this house, you built noise, I dope proof. Woo. Time to raise this roof. Time to expose the hard truth. Now the spotlight stuck on you. Oh, po baby boo. Tick, 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 boom. Truth hit the wrong, staying clear. Tick, boom. Funny now, they fear. Tick, boom. Flash bows, no escape. Tick, boom. Clock ran out on fake. Receipts stacked like bricks on file. You throw stones, I archive wild. Smear campaign, panic press, but facts don't bend the cognitive dissonance. You had to poke the turtle, you know I'm a snapper, right? You about to. You should've just let me be. Damn people, you knew better. Tick, tick, boom. Pressure build, detonate. Tick, boom. Too late now, can't moderate. Tick, boom. Camouflage, case closed. Everybody talking, nobody compose. Should've just let me be. Tick, 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 boom. Tick, 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 boom. Tick, tick, boom. Tick, boom. Tick, 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 boom. Tick, tick, boom. Tick, tick, boom. Journalism ain't a crime.
Hooray! Sorry. I'm pushing my stool and I'm going to need to be able to swivel. Anyway. Woohoo! A lot of breath. Alrighty. So, I want to say hello first to all my friends. Yeah. My stool. You guys watched me handle my stool. Enough. We're here for serious business, right? Right. Okay. What we will be doing today is going over what we can do to help Aiden, because he has a lot. He's got a whole state against him, right? So we're going to do everything we can to help him. Now, we will be going over what needs to be done and how we can help him, and specific instructions, because I know a lot of you have been helping with the Google Doc, and I so appreciate that. Seriously, when I go look at it, I'm like emotional a little, but I know that a lot of people have questions and they want more direction. So we're going to do that so that we can, are you serious? It's full? Wow. That's so cool. Guys, thank you so much. I'm verklempt. But first, I want to say hello to everybody. Now, what I have up today, you see a QR code up top. That is for Aiden's Give Send Go, because he's under an incredible amount of pressure that we could never imagine. I couldn't. But that's why we're here, right? We're here for justice. We're here for our beautiful country, to fight corruption, to fight for those who need it, to be his turtle boy. So, we have Jordan here. Aww. Oh, thank you so much, Jordan, willing to help. Also, Randall is a TB wannabe, wants to help. We have... Oh, thank you. Yes, and I have linked that. So, I think we have an idea of another... First, I want to show you guys what we're going to actually do, right? I want to show you guys, like, specifically how one would go about finding the timestamps, the evidence, the arguments against them, you know. Nicola. The Laura J. I'm glad you like the thumbnail. This is the best community, isn't it? Andrea, hello. Hello there. Panda. Maylin, hello. Hello, hippie. Let's see. Yeah, this is so fun. This is like everything we're good at. You know, this is what we do. We band together and we get shit done, right? I just love it. It just gives me all the feels. And hello, Boston Gingy. Hello. How are you? Let's see. 420 Mom. Hi. So good to see you. Hello, Debbie. Grammy. Hi, Grammy. TVJ, hi. Big helper in this. Yes. Emma, my darling. Dobes. Dobie. Hello, Shane. G'day, Shane. My friend down under. Hi, Pat. Good to see you as always. Joanna, welcome. Akasha. Let's see what else. Helen, you wandered in here. So glad you did. Leslie, it's not an apron. They're actually overalls and they're actually too big. So I had to use a string, but that's okay. That's okay. You're not a true hillbilly if you don't tie your britches up with string, right? Hi, Jen Toxic. Good to see you. Hi, Steve. So good to see you. I love you all. Melanie, hi. Let's see. I hope I don't need my glasses. Hi, John. John boy. Alrighty. Kimberlina. So good to see you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come here, yeah. Okay, thank God. I'm so glad you're here, Kazi.
How's it going?
I cannot hear you, though. But if everyone else can, we're good. That's all I care about.
You can't hear me? Really?
Can you guys hear him?
Volume. Hold on.
How about now? You can hear him? What the hell is my problem? It's a me problem, as usual. Okay, now talk.
Hi.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, I can hear you.
We did it. We did it.
Important. I hear
We
you.
did it.
Right?
We did it. We did it.
I'm like, how far can I do a show without hearing my co-host?
A long time, probably.
Let me finish. I want to. Richard gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Richard. And Jen Toxic became a member. Thank you, Jen. We have Charles. And I hear Volstorm's here. Hail Volstorm, Green-Eyed Lisa. I just love you all so very much. And I'm so thankful. And Cynthia and Zach and Chrissy. Coco. Okay. if I miss anybody, I am terribly sorry. Lacey, good to see you. Java. Linder. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, oh, oh.
By the way, good to see everybody. Just very good to see everybody.
We are so happy you're here, Kazi. This is a team effort.
Yes, thank you for having me on your presentation.
Thank you, sir.
We're going to be doing some, I don't know if educational things, but maybe informative, if you will.
Yes.
Because the turtle seems a little overwhelmed lately with the amount of work he has to do. And I was of the opinion yesterday that I'm going to put out a post saying, because there's so many videos and things to go over, what if we like crowdsource this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we all helped out, try to make things easier. Or we could talk about what we've been talking about for the past 2 weeks, and doesn't seem to be really helping anybody in any sense of the word. So if Turtle Dove needs help, by God, we're here to help him out.
Damn right.
Damn
We
right.
ain't got no quit.
We ain't got no quit.
One sec.
No problem. You got to go incapacitate your dog. I get it. Anyways, this is my show now. Please send all your Venmos and Cash Apps to MC Cost. Oh, forget about it. Forget
it. Nice try, though.
I didn't even say anything, but okay.
So, I have my whiteboard, as you see.
Love the
This
whiteboard.
will be breaking it down for, I don't know, someone named Mary, who's kind of silly and dumb sometimes, so that kind of person can understand. Not that I'm like that, but... And you have experience with shit like this, don't you, Kazi? Like your mother?
As far as what?
Corruption.
Oh, the corruption? Yeah, I went live last week, I think it was, and told my mother's story that kind of like affected us kids too, because she was a single mom, and she worked for a small police station in right outside of Boston, and she was a gun carrying dispatcher, and she was harassed and assaulted and discriminated against by the cops that worked there. And so, well, yeah, it was pretty crazy, all the stuff they did to her. She ended up, they fired her for her efforts because she was, complaining to the top boss, you know what I mean? Because,
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't know what else to do, so they fired her. And then she brought suit against them in 1988, and she won the biggest discrimination settlement in Massachusetts history in 1995. So,
Well, that's good.
Mom is sort of a pioneer in that way. It was a landmark case, and yeah.
That's awful, though. Like, I'm surprised. And let me preface this by saying that I view Massachusetts as a beautiful place full of beautiful people. but I have heard so many from there say like, yeah, that's kind of a thing here. And like a lot of people have stories of corruption. Not that it's not everywhere, but like it's kind of surprising how people hear about the stuff that was done to like Karen and Aiden, and they're just like, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, that's why this, interested me in the first place. And also, it never surprised me. I was never shocked. I mean, they, the cops in the adjacent town went after me and my brother. Tried to get us in big trouble. I was falsely arrested. That was found to be frivolous. The cop was suspended for a year without pay. Like, yeah, it's a pretty whacked out area. We live in. It was one of the nicest towns in Massachusetts, which may have been one of the problems because there's nothing going on. Now, I'm not saying that, when there's nothing going on, then, you should sexually harass and discriminate women. But
Right.
I do think that, when, you come from these affluent towns and, she was one of two workers, but, dispatchers working there. They targeted her because she was a young single mom and the way she looked, and they really went after her.
What did they call you guys? You and your siblings?
Her dirtbag children. Yeah, amongst, I mean, those were just the things that they put in the decision, in the Supreme Court decision. They would just like provide examples. I mean, they called us, just everything that you can think of. They tried to get my brother for a couple of things that he didn't do, and they falsely arrested me at 15 years old. So yeah.
I hope things change.
Yeah.
I believe they will.
That's an optimistic way to look at it. I hope you're right. I really do. I hope you're right.
If I have anything to do with it.
Yeah, well, we could use a couple Mary B's around here for sure.
A criminal.
Listen, I got a checkered past myself. Yeah, it all kind of started. Well, I'm not saying it was their fault, but it all kind of started with being falsely arrested in the back of a Pinto on Halloween because there was an empty beer bottle underneath the seat, underneath the other seat. And they picked me right out of there. They're like, hey, what's this? And they held up this empty beer bottle. But mind you, there's 3 other people in the car of age. And he's like, yeah, this is yours. You're going to jail. So, because my mother had the suit going already, and if they dirty us kids up, at the time, then it doesn't look so good for her, does it? So
what struck me was when Chris Albert called to like basically order a charge, like he was ordering out of a Sears catalog. to
Yeah.
like be like, what fits this? What could I do to this guy? Let's think of oh, this one's vague enough.
Right.
We'll try that one.
Like looking at the menu at Chipotle's or something. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
Well, not really in the mood for that. And well, look at this kind of appetizer platter. Kind of covers all the bases. Maybe you'll get that.
Yeah, the most vague, outdated
Right.
thing is the one they had to choose.
Exactly.
Oh, look who's here.
Who could that be?
It's Mo. Hi, Mo.
Oh,
She's muted. That's okay. But here's the original
what a
post
surprise.
from
I'm
Aiden.
I'm unmuted, but now, like, I don't know, it's going so slow, and maybe it's because I have all these things pulled up. But Kazi, you already have them pulled up, right?
What would you like to have pulled up?
No, not right now. I just I had the browser open to all those like links. So
Oh,
maybe that's why mine is
I
being,
got them.
slow.
You just let me know what you want pulled up, and I will do it.
Okay, so I'm just closing everything else down then. Okay.
Okay.
Okey-dokey.
Thank God for
Okey-dokey.
you
Hello,
guys.
everybody.
I couldn't do this alone. I need a smart lawyer to teach us.
You ain't kidding.
She's the
Timu University
most,
right here. Top
the
of my class
most
at Timu.
beautiful. Most beautiful, most smart.
Yeah.
Baker, hi. Valhalla, hello. Ernie. Side Eyes. Paul. Good James. Superstition. Hi, Lauren. I just want to say hello. Okay, I think I got everybody. I love you guys so much. Oh. Okay,
So guys,
we heard.
wait.
Yeah.
Can I talk in the chat? I can see the chat. You know I don't know how to do this. So how right back to people. I just see the
Okay, so pull up on the
Or you
side.
can't
You
chat.
should see a button
I
that
showed
says
something.
comments.
Oh,
Do you see a
private
comments
chat.
button?
What's that?
No, not that one.
Mo's over there like, ooh, what's this?
No tinkering right now, Mo.
Yeah, I'm like, whoopsie daisy, you just shared. You
She
don't
gets
see my
to
other-
tinkering.
This isn't the floor model. Mo.
I see it, but
I don't know
see
what
where
you're
I can, like,
talking
type
about,
anything.
Baker.
I can just.
I don't even know what that means, Baker.
Oh my
So-
gosh! Wait, I'll be back. I might have to put my camera on in a second to show you something.
Oh,
I do know what that is, Baker. I used to watch Stern, so
can you believe that was the raunchiest thing once upon a time?
yeah. I used to love that show so much. Pre 2015, you know.
Right. Exactly. So we have this lovely tweet from Aiden, and it was in reference to him the other night when it was Sunday night, and he said, if you want to help me, this is what I need help with. And so he kind of outlines it here, yeah. But then for those of us who have not been going to court for a million years in and out of this bullshit, we need it explained a little better. And that's what Mo is going to help us with. And Kazi. Kazi knows he is a special prosecutor after all.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he is a man of advanced years.
So that's Turtle's tweet, the post, whatever. And a little while later, this is mine if you want me to pull it up.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, I totally did the wrong thing here. Second, please. Mhm.
While you do that, I'm going to show this.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay. Last night on Turtle Boy Live, we were asked as supporters to assist in participation regarding the many YouTube presentations that must be gone through to identify, document, and timestamp many episodes where intent could possibly be an issue. I have a spreadsheet listing all those episodes with the corresponding show numbers and the titles. Last night, I went through the first installment from April 18th, 23. So I am asking if any of my fellow YouTube creators would be willing to do the same. The more the better, and what better way to support Aiden's fight against these charges? He has an army behind him, and that's great. What he needs now is his supporters to stand next to him, show up at court dates, and give to the defense fund that is below. Thank you, Antenna Folk. Free Turtle Dove.
You got it.
Yay. Beautiful. So here's that spreadsheet so far. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. Look at what we can do when we work together.
Mary, you look beautiful right now with your blonde pigtails and your American flag outfit and your American flag background. Could you be any cuter?
Did you pull it up yet,
Thank you.
Mary? Oh, you got it. Okay.
So, see, this is just so beautiful to see. Look at this. So I have like the episode numbers here, the dates of those, and then the links to them. People are going through and just picking one, and like we have the name categories so they can put their name down so that we're not doing double the work like some dummies.
Right.
And then timestamps, but some people have been doing this, and that's great too, where because notes are important, especially when you compare them to what they're going to use against Aiden, where you're kind of counteracting that, right, Mo?
Yeah. She might have muted, but
Yes, I think the notes are very, very important. And if you
Her house doesn't let her talk sometimes. It's definitely not that.
maybe
So
it's not. But look, you guys are loading. I'm on my computer.
Well, your house kind of just says, "Nuh-uh, nope." It just doesn't feel vibes anymore, and it just shuts down.
Oh, the notes are important, and don't feel like you're putting too many notes. If somebody watched what.
And remember, this is just our raw data. The data is the data. So it's not like this is just going to be sent to Aiden like, here, make use of this. Like, we'll go through it and like, and we have like really smart people who can help, like Mo, who can help us, like, you know, we don't want to overwhelm Aiden. That's the point.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're going to look at the, you know, the whatever the particulars are or the charging documents, what they're charging with him, go through, find them, figure out the intent, which none of them is to intimidate witnesses or change anybody's testimony or obstruct a court proceeding. I mean, obviously anybody knows that that wasn't the intent, and then we'll show full context instead of the 2-second clip of Colin, bang bang. You know what I mean? We both know that
Exactly.
stuff before and after that, right? It's a
Yep.
parody, and then maybe you play actually what Colin said, and you know what I mean, because the judge, I can't remember who did it at the time. I think it might have been Krupp, or I can't. Maybe it wasn't Krupp, but I was like, Mr. Bradle, do you think your client calling somebody up and saying, let's get them advantage boys, bang, bang? Do you think journalists do that? So.
Ruined the bit. Ruined it.
Totally ruined the bit. Ruined the whole affect of what he was trying to do.
But
anybody...
that's like right here when it says, so under the timestamps column, and this is episode 594 from June 23. And it says right here, so the DA is using timestamp 119. But if you rewind to 1:14:30, you get the context. And then here are the notes of it.
Yep.
Like, here's what they claim. But what it really is, if you rewind, they're actually made in regards to DPW employees giving TB the runaround.
Oh, I can't see it because my thing's too small. But when he said, I'll be back, you're not going to get rid of me. Right? He was talking to Boys Regular there. That's who he was talking to.
Yeah, these people think that I'm fucking around. You haven't seen the last of me. That's the quote they use.
Which he didn't say. Which he didn't say in front of anybody at the DPW or anything. He said that on his show. So,
right.
I mean, it's just when the jury gets to see the full context and, rule of completeness, right? And things like this, it's going to become very clear, in my opinion, anyways, that I don't know how anybody's going to listen to that and be like, oh, well, he really means he wants to hurt the person or threaten them or, make them not testify. It's just, I don't think anybody in their right mind would think that. For me. For me.
I think we will have 1 million new turtle riders from it.
Probably.
That's what I think.
Yeah, you definitely will. I mean, listen, now that you bring that up, the Commonwealth, the state police, Canton police, in their shitty investigation,
look who's here,
made him famous.
Ray! Hooray! Welcome, sir.
Ray.
I go a boomer effect. Salute to the beautiful Mary B. Salute to the General MC Kazi G. What's poppin'? Salute to all the beautiful ladies and salute to the handsome gents in the chat. What's cracking?
Lovely to have you here, Ray. We're all here to learn.
Man, I'm ready to learn too, because me, it's what they call a visual learner and a kinesthetic learner. See, me, I'm a visual learner.
Me too. Mo knows that about us too well, that we're like, wait a second, can you break that down a little more?
I think Mary B knows that I'm also as well when we make our stupid pictures, That's how we express ourselves.
Yes.
So
by,
happy to
by
be
the
here.
way, needs to long overdue for one of those. So coming up soon.
Yes, for real. So we just went over the tweets or what Aiden needs. We went through that spreadsheet and I showed you guys a really good example of it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at exactly what the prosecution is trying to bring up against Aiden, because Mo's going to teach us how we break it down to like pinpoint exactly what we're looking for when we watch the videos for him. So, Mo, what do you want us to bring up first? I'll tell you what.
Thank you, Mo. We appreciate
Mayday,
it.
Mayday. Beautiful Mo.
I'll tell you what.
Her house is not letting.
We'll do this one.
Super tap, tap, tap.
She cracks up every time she does it. Do it again. Do it again. Watch.
That's all we need to see. We're done here.
Super tap, tap, tap.
Oh,
Look at her. Look at her. She's giddy. She's giddy. All it
I'm a
takes.
ditzy girl.
And I'm right there with her.
Why did his intro have like a Japanese gang show audience? I don't get it.
Yeah, like a couple of them are holding signs that like don't
Yeah.
even
They're like,
Like-
"Sha-sha."
like swirly things. It's so funny.
In unison. They're just like,
You know what I love too? They show him like they show him like using his hands and like speaking to somebody that isn't there. He's like,
yeah. My favorite is when whenever Will would watch that intro, even like they changed it, I think, because it was so silly. But Will would be like, who the fuck is that?
yeah.
What is that? Why would
When
you
a
have
re-
AI people of yourself in an intro video?
When in reality, Crawford's just sitting there like, yeah, hold on. Like, this isn't planned already.
And they still look like nerd weirdos, like little weenie guys. So it's like you didn't even compliment
You guys are
yourself
just
using
funny.
AI.
Tony, you're laughing my ass off. I just sold my
Shit.
truck the other day. That's for a bunch of lolcows. By the way, where's your little master?
Guys, everybody in here.
She's in
And
the
that's the
building.
best revenge bit.
They're beautiful.
Mo,
what's
welcome, the
poppin'?
most beautiful.
Oh, look how she coming.
Woo!
Ditzy girl, because I'm a fucking giggler. Oh.
Wrong one. Wrong one.
We got the eye candy. We got the eye candy on the left.
Shut up. I don't, it's like, this is so slow. I just logged in from another device. I am more boomer than Kazi, I guess.
Do you have other stuff open?
Nah, y'all know I'm the ultimate boomer.
I have nothing else open. I don't know. Should I just go from my phone?
What do you
Do
want
you
me to
have
pull
other
up?
stuff open?
No, I have
Yeah,
everything
just-
closed. I literally have just this one link open.
Do you want me to pull something up?
What were you saying? Okay, we need to say what is he being charged with? Have we gone through the people? Do we know let's start
No.
with who are the victims? Okay, where are we at? Right? Because to go through all these videos, there's a lot of footage. So it's hard to just go through every single one without having some kind of anchor of what we're doing for and who we're looking for him talking about and when he's referencing people. So we got our victims, the big victims of witness intimidation, right? So let's list them out, who they are. Does
Okay.
anybody know who they are?
Ready.
Of course, help
Right.
Shaven. There are no victims. That is correct.
You want to go around the horn? We'll start off.
So let's start with the two easiest ones. Oh, go ahead.
No, but Jen McCabe.
We have Nagel the Bagel. But let's do the
Nate.
easy ones, the ones that there's like two.
Oh, Julie Nagel, who tried to come on to Lindsay. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the one.
I apologize.
She tried to bagel her.
She tried to make Lindsay into a bagel.
And where did we get that information? Where did we get that information from? That was from Ray's interview with Lindsay, where it wasn't actually talking all about Justin Shadow. Not to mention that.
The groundbreaking, very
A
important.
lot of fun and tidbits from that interview.
That was
All
my
right.
marker.
So who do we got?
Anyway,
the bagel. We got
Yeah.
McCabe.
The next easiest one, I think, is Elizabeth Proctor, who still is on there.
Oh, we're going in an order. Okay.
Like easiest
That's
to prove
comical.
order, maybe, you know?
Super chat.
Brian Jr., the little cupcake.
You want to dance, Cosby?
Oh, you want to see that? I'll load it up for when you want to see it.
Yeah. I'd like to have that just queued up for everything.
No problem.
And then maybe we could group it, the Albert crew and the McCabe crew, because we got Brian Albert, Chris Albert, and Colin Albert.
Here it is.
An overbite, Matt McCabe.
Man boobs, McCabe.
Yeah, then we put the Jen and Matt.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. The nerve of that cow with the talking about witness intimidation, and then when Turtle Boy walk up the ramp and he touching Turtle Boy, talking about touch me again, touch him again. You walked your hefty, dumpty ass over there to get closer to him when he was over there in his own. Oh my.
Oh, you're a lot shorter than I thought.
Yeah.
And then we got
Big
our favorite
toothy
test
grin
pair.
in your face. Sorry. go
Oh,
ahead.
Higgy?
What'd
Is
you
that
say?
what you said?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Higgy?
Yeah, Higgins. Higging, yeah. So if you remember, there also was Michael Proctor and Bukaki have since been dismissed.
Dismissed.
But Higgins
wonder
is
why.
still in it. I gotta.
Lizzie is still in it. Yep.
Was Higgins out too? Is Higgins out too?
No.
Lizzie's in, but Higgins is still in, I think. No? Oh, Higgins is out. So the three of them are out. Proctor was because
Wait a
Proctor,
minute. Wait a
Michael
minute. Wait a
Proctor
minute.
was
Wait a
in,
minute. Am I
and
lying?
so was Bukaki at originally.
I might not be
I
right
think
about
he's
this.
still in.
Is he? There's so many damn suits going on.
I'm at the bottom there, but
So we're talking about the witness intimidation from November, right?
I don't know.
Let me pull it up. I think I have that one bookmarked.
okay. So maybe Higgy's only in the defamation. Take out Higgy because I think I'm wrong about Higgy. It's Yuri and Proctor that were booted out of that. Higgy is suing him
Right. So listen.
and claiming other kind of witness intimidation, but in a civil context.
We should put this caveat on here. Like, you want to go do the criminal stuff first and then the civil stuff after, or do you just want to do the criminal?
All criminal first,
Okay.
right?
Isn't there
So
only
as we're going through, go ahead. Sorry.
forget it? I don't know. There's just so many different ones. I thought there was only four 4 or 5 for the criminal witness intimidation?
No, so the people that are he got charged in 2023. Colin Albert wasn't in it at that time. He got added after the D&E pizza. He got additional charges. So there's 2 cases. There's a 2023 case and a 2025. The 2023 also originally had Bukaki and Proctor in it that got dismissed already for witness intimidation. Yeah. So right now,
So
the people that are still the victims.
Do we have Chris Albert up there?
Yeah, so it should be 3 of the Alberts, because now in there we have Chris Albert, Brian Albert, and Colin Albert.
Okay.
So there's 3 Alberts that are claiming they were intimidated as witnesses still in there.
So no
this the right
Nicole.
one?
Bagel Bagel, who was
So Brian Higgins he on Karen Silver Suit, but not on Turtle Boy?
I believe that's correct.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So right now what he's talking about is his trial that's coming up. These are the criminal charges for witness intimidation that are, brought by obviously the Commonwealth. The other stuff that witness intimidation comes into it, and they're claiming things, and some of this stuff, as people are going through these videos, are going to be helpful for that too, and the defamation and the conspiracy. So even if you're going through these videos and you see timestamps of, Aiden saying that obviously Karen didn't do it and he doesn't believe that she did it, and she believes, that those are still important too, but it's kind of like a, as you're going through them, note those also, but that's kind of more for the defamation part of it and the rest of the civil lawsuits. But for this, what we're looking for is why Aiden was doing the things that he did. Why was he going out? He did a nighttime drive when he was retracing the routes that people would have gone that night. So he drove by people's houses and, that's it. He's just slowly driving by them with like Richie. Nothing nefarious about it. And he's talking about,
I didn't say
why I'm doing this.
Why did you say nefarious?
I'm trying to recreate. Yeah. So, instead of, and they'll try to frame that in different affidavits. And one thing we should bring up just to remind everybody is that RO hearing where Jen McCabe tried to get the restraining order against Aiden, and she goes through all these, basically the same things that they're alleging now were witness intimidation because the restraining order didn't work. That was the restraining order hearing when she said the famous, "Can you get him to stop blogging about me?" What is that? Anything besides just I want to silence somebody? It was nuts. But those type of things to anchor you when those are disproving what they're claiming, and then also going back an episode, like what was Aiden's intent here, and I don't know. That's a good one to look to, I guess. But anyways, I don't know. I went off on a tangent there. I forget now what we're talking. What did you add at the end there? The way.
The why. It's just shitty handwriting. The why. So look in there. It says episode 594 right here. Do you see that? I could zoom.
I believe.
Yeah, there we
So
go. We got it.
So is this what you're talking about, Mo? Like looking at their claims and then this is what they're using against him, and we want to like show and provide the proof of what his actual intent was. It is not what they say.
Of course. But can I ask you what you guys have for names right now, just as it pertains to the witness intimidation? What do you got so far?
Is this amended?
What do we have for names?
Yeah.
Why don't you, can you pull up the taint, I think it was the taint team motion, the one that's like 88 pages. And that has, because that has Tully's like affidavit in it.
Well, I just have a list of names right here, and
It's
I want to know.
Taint.
Oh, the people involved. Yeah, I think you're. Yeah, no. The one I sent it to Causey.
Okay. No, which filing is this?
But yeah, this might have the list of the
You
people
sent
there.
me six. Send me six.
See. Listen, so this is supposed to be to show people what we're looking for. I hope this has been super helpful for everybody.
Okay, so this is what I got for the supposed witness intimidation. Okay, Lizzie Proctor, the Bagel, Julie Albert, Chris Albert.
Yeah.
See, it's not true though, because they have Michael Proctor in here. This is wrong. Sorry, forget it. He's already been.
Is there an
Yeah,
amended one?
But Proctor, because that was originally we were in. They got out. Proctor and Yuri were both dismissed, but they also were trying to claim that they were.
I know, but
intimidating.
I don't know
So
why they have him on this.
But is Julie's in there?
I thought she wasn't. That Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't think Julie is. I think it's
Even
Brian,
the
Chris,
internet is
Colin,
confused at
Jen,
this point.
Matt, Elizabeth, and Nagel.
Valhalla says that AI says there's 11 victims, 2 Proctors, 3 Alberts, 2 McCabe's, Yuri, Nagel, Lucky, and Higgy.
And 2 turtle doves.
Okay, Lucky is not.
And a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, here we go.
Part 182, Emily C. That's a great one. That episode one, that's a great guide. I think I sent you the PDF of that one. That kind of shows us. Maybe could we pull up his Canton cover up part 182? Because that kind of shows what he's kind of already gotten the timestamps for this, but it gives you the idea of what each one we have to go through and what you're supposed to kind of do.
Motion to dismiss. General law, Microsoft Word. I don't know.
No, just go to Canton cover up.
But
182.
that's not one of the things you sent me. You sent me. Oh.
Like
one of
PDF.
like one of the video thumbnail things. Is that what you're talking about? Hold on. Okay. So what I have here is the Aiden Carney indictment for intimidation. You want me to bring that up?
Is that Tully's?
No. Well, yeah, sure. That doesn't say any facts. That's just the thing. Each of the people, yeah. But that's good because we could scroll through the one on Scribd because you can see in there how they say you're indicted for Massachusetts, the statute against each person. So we can just.
I'm pulling up 182.
But after this, Little Albert, Colin Albert was at, because remember, we got added more charges after the D&E pizza incident in like March of 2025 is when they added the new one. So this original one does not include those.
All right. So when you sent me that stuff, Mo, there's a bunch of all the other motions on the side that I can pick from. Okay. So I have basically all of them over here. What was the one that did you think was the best or most?
Emily said if you roll down, it's a 70-page document embedded.
The one that says taint, read taint motion. And then go to, once we get to the taint motion, we go to the taint. This is the taint team motion that they filed. But I found that because it has an exhibit. And I'm hoping that Aiden's going to send the actual thing right now. Because
Hellfish said check your DM.
But we could start.
77 pages.
No, it should be 44 pages.
That should be 44 pages. Okay.
Stop.
Tell me more about taint.
I mean, there are literally 50 friggin'
A lot.
motions in here. It's nuts.
Tell me more about what comes after the taint.
Hellfish, that's what I'm saying. It's in that taint motion. They attach the search warrant.
I know a taint, and he's having a hard time because he's got two neighbors. One of them is an asshole, and the other one is a dick. Yeah, so he's got it tough. 44 pages. This one's only 1,000 pages. Wow, look at that.
Here we go. I got it. Emily and Hellfish, thank you.
Yeah, well, thank God the pros are here.
Not that one. Maybe it is that one. It's not the one she's talking about. We're just freeballing with our
We'll
taint.
just talk about whatever this is because obviously I don't know how to use the internet.
Mo is the brains, and we're
Is this the one I just got sent?
Yeah, scroll down.
Scroll down.
I think this is what the exhibits to that because it goes into
The one
it
that
has
you just
Tully's affidavit. Oh, there we are. I Brian Tully. Right? Yeah, look. But I think this is
blah blah blah. I'm a dirty slut. Blah blah blah.
Right.
That's what it
This
says.
is. Hold on. Let me load it up here.
Yeah, keep going. Okay, and here we go. So this is basically him just saying, okay, this is why he's going to charge for witness intimidation. And here in paragraph 5, if you scroll down, it's going to have, here's the witnesses that were intimidated. Here's our list, number 5. We're going to add to this, obviously, the colon, because they have the additional charges with the D&E thing, because this is from before that happened. But there's our list. Do we have them all on your board there, Mary?
He's right here, colon. In the taint. Or is that different?
No, you got, well, right now you don't have any of the Alberts on there. Let's just put the list up. Who we're looking for intent behind.
Yeah.
Everybody, when you do the videos, who are we looking for? It's anytime that Turtle Boy is talking about these people and why he's making quotes about them or why he's talking about them. Or
So Charlie just said Matt, Jen,
we got to
Brian
focus
A,
on
Julia, Chris A,
these
Colin A, and
people.
Nagel.
Okay, say that one more time, Ray. I'm sorry.
Charlie, the beautiful Charlie Rachel just said Matt McOverbite, Jennifer McOverbite, Brian A, Julie A, Chris A, Colin A, and Nagel.
The McOverbite.
Yeah, Matt M, Matt McCabe, Jen M, Brian Albert, Julie Albert, Chris Albert, Elizabeth Proctor. That dumb cunt is still in there.
How many McCabe's? I'm so sorry. I'm stupid.
Matt McCabe and Jennifer McCabe.
Okay. And then how many Alberts?
She said Brian A. Let me go back to this check on fast. I got lost it. Shit.
Someone has it.
Brian A, Julie A, Chris A, Colin A, and Nagel.
Okay.
And they say Liz Proctor too.
Okay, got Lizzie up here. Okay. So that's what's up against our boy. Okay. Now, tell us. So this is a demonstration of what, say I'm just sitting here like, oh, what do? I would go through and look at what he's being accused of doing to each person. And I would obviously not write like this much shit. And I would have them separated by person. And then going through those videos between the dates of, I believe he said April 18th and October 11th, 2023, that is the time frame within which like the alleged intimidation occurred. So that's why we're watching those ones. We would go through and find, correct me if I'm wrong, we would go through and find the any of the clips, timestamps with context to demonstrate what he's doing with each like when he references each person, and it helps to look at like the charging documents to know what they're claiming, because he's, like you said, Kazi, he's had to do that before when he had to give the context behind the bang bang comment. The bang bang joke.
Yeah. They all need context, really. I mean, you know.
Yes.
So, okay.
Yes, Emily, absolutely. It was me. Yeah, because we made that we made the Google Doc, just hoping that people if one person's working on it, we don't want like 5 people working on it. And then multiple people can work on one, but they can see what's been done already, remember?
Right, right.
There's a few people working on just one.
Now, the one that you have pulled up right now, right? Because I was busy looking for another one. Is that the 44-page one that you want that Mo was talking about, or just leave this one up?
This is 34 pages. This is Tully's. We got to get you out of Florida. Florida does not want you on the internet or phone.
She makes a good point.
I had to add I was like, oh, let me add Charlie's comment to the thing with her lip. I clicked on it. Sorry.
Jesus, Mo.
I'm ruining the show.
So imagine, okay, Mo.
Zoom, it's way better. And yes,
sorry,
can
we're
Emily
not
please make us a note thing?
professionals.
She's like shaking her head. I'm like, you guys don't teach shit.
Nah, but this how I really learned though. I like it like this, where you trying, and then it all come together. You
know? Mo.
Let's see if he sent it yet, but Because what we want to do is go by person and what are they actually saying stuff. It's like what where is his intent? Because like the very specific things that you can kind of, they obviously he has lawyers and everybody that are helping him do that. And so some of the very specific things, it's like he's already kind of rebutted them. But it's like you need to go back and think of that specific allegation and what.
Do you want me to bring up this 44-page one that I have here? Mo, can you hear me at all? Can you hear me?
Now I can. It was buffering, but that's why I just added Charlie's comment because it was trying to give you a signal when you couldn't hear me.
Do you want me to pull up the 44-page document that you originally wanted me to pull up? All right. Well,
yeah, that's the one that has. I thought you just had that pulled up. That's the one that has.
No, that was a different one.
Okay, we can just read it because.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if
you want me to pull it up.
Oh my God! What is that, baby Nan? Get it the hell out of here!
Don't worry. Keep showing up. Don't worry about her.
That's a good idea.
Called balls and strikes.
All right, hold on. I'll change it. Give me a minute.
You want a little snark? You want a little snark with your law? Call me. Follow me on Twitter.
I try to be somewhat nice, even a little bit, and okay.
That baby Nan, I can't. That's baby Nan you have up there.
I'm a balls and strikes guy.
What?
But DH Reed.
I'm just a lawyer from New Jersey. Call it like I see it. A little snark, a little staff.
Oh, I feel like
You want the real deal.
You'll get snark.
You'll get infected with swamp witch. Mary, those overalls. Love them.
All right, hold on.
Don't let the flaps get you.
I'm leaving. I should just get on my phone anyway since I'm ruining the whole screen.
The harvest was good this year for the flaps.
Everybody, those are the Nan flaps. Those are the famous. She was able to get those from Nan's silo of extra skin flaps after the transition.
Organic.
Mary snuck in, and she has.
But I like this idea. Adding a second. That's better. Free fat Nan.
Fat Nan. All right. Okay.
We're professionals.
Listen, we're professional document readers. We can't get the one that we want, but so Mo,
but I got it. I just up now. This one's 70. That one that's 70 pages.
She interrupts more than anybody I've ever known.
If she's lagging.
I'm gonna switch to my phone.
Mo, do you want me to pull this document up and then we can read it?
Just get on your phone.
I'm just gonna wait 10 minutes before I say anything.
That's how long the lagging is, so that works.
Hey man, it's like 4 hours, 34 and a half minutes for the go come on, so we got time.
We do.
Flap, man.
We're gonna scratch before he comes on tonight.
You want to do some of this? We can do some of this.
Well, let me just make
let's
sure
flatten
everybody
in.
knows. Right now, I need to tell you guys that
I just turn this.
the Google Doc, right? Okay, first of all, thank you, Baylin. I need everybody to, if you are able, Turtle Boy needs our help. This is a cause that we have to keep the momentum going. He really needs all of us together because it's not just a fight for you, it's a fight for our whole country, all of us. If his rights are violated the way they're being and they're allowed to get away with it, we're all screwed. So
Yep.
I'm going to pin that, but also the QR code in the top, that goes to his Give, Send, Go. It's the most important cause because the spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America.
Spirit of America, the spirit of the red, white, and blue. That's right.
And what's old and what's new.
How do you even know that? Oh, that Family Guy. You learned that on Family. Yeah, okay. I got you.
So here, I'm going to read something from the charging docs. This is one of the easiest people to wipe off the list is Elizabeth Proctor, right? So what they're claiming is that, okay, since she's a family member, so she falls under the very insanely broad, crazy statute that a witness intimidation in Massachusetts, that on May 9th, 2023, Kearney authored a post about Elizabeth. A video is attached to the post. I don't know if this is on his, it might be on TV Daily News. It depicts a cell phone screen of an Apple cell phone. The user of the cell phone dials the cell phone number of Elizabeth, which is displayed on the screen. Kearney writes, I can think of two people who deserve to lose their jobs over this, and then in brackets, alleged conspiracy against Reed. Michael Proctor and Elizabeth Proctor. These two lowlifes think they are untouchable. They're nothing but bullies who terrorize people for years, but now they've met their match. Woo! The intimidation. So that's a direct quote from the charging documents about Elizabeth Proctor. And one of the things that they're citing is Aiden saying on May 9th. So this is in that time frame. Remember, we're looking from April 2023 through October 2023 when he's talking about these people. And then going to videos, around the time that are showing his intent for the things that he does. But that's one of them. So he's saying in the post, Kearney states Elizabeth works as an HR manager at Instron and posts the main phone number for the company. The post then states, but you're probably not going to reach anyone anyway, so feel free to leave a review on their wide open Facebook page or Twitter account. That's an entire paragraph about how Aiden was witness intimidating a non-witness, Elizabeth Proctor, who was, but again, she falls under this very broad statute. So that's one of the things they're talking about. This May 9th, 2023. Somebody should go look into what was happening around May 9th, 2023. Then he talks about May 10th.
And he doesn't specify what kind of post. Twitter.
That one doesn't. It must be from it must be on TV Live or something, but it authored a post. So it must be a May 9th, 2023 Turtle Boy News article or something. But then the next day on May 10th, he has a YouTube episode 580. And that's where he talks about Elizabeth. He stated he was going to call her. He repeated her cell phone number on the broadcast as he was entering the number into a cell phone. Using the speakerphone, he broadcast the call. It went to voicemail. And then it just lists the voicemail that he gives, that he left.
Wait, what does it say he did?
He called her on a May 10th, 2023 broadcast, which was episode 580. So what we need to do, for example, for that, what we want to find to put in the spreadsheet and to document is why was he calling her on that broadcast? I'm sure there's a quote somewhere the day before, 2 days before, the day after. I wanted to ask her a question. I wanted to ask her why her husband's a piece of shit, racist motherfucker, whatever it was. I mean, we didn't know the extent of Proctor at that point, but his intent of calling her was not to because she was a family member of a witness or somebody involved in the case, right? He wanted to probably call her to ask questions.
Why are you calling people's jobs, Lizzie, you bitch?
Yeah, so that's like one example of, all right, so when people are looking for this stuff, let's go, all right, we look at the May 10th Turtle Boy episode, 580. He calls her, and then, you know, anything around there when he's talking about, you know, his intent behind that call. Why was he calling her? Was it to ask questions? Was it because he, you know, a specific topic he wanted to ask about? It wasn't to you know, I mean, I don't know. You just gotta anchor it like that. Anchor it like that.
I should not be in charge of doing this, but anyway.
No, Charlie said you're doing a great job.
Thanks, guys. It's just that easy. Emily's taking notes. I think we're saved. Our lives
and Mo, Pat say your internet connection is fire.
Why? It's fine. Is it better without the video on?
Yeah, no, it's better.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah. Maybe it's just the video.
The gift text. That's a good point, Emma. So, like, what? So, yeah, okay. So, what we have, we'll separate this. Let me pick a different color. That was a bad idea. Okay, anyway. It's gonna look so great, guys. It's great. So, on May 9th, the charges include the post from somewhere that includes a video, and it talks about Lizzie's job, and it has a picture of an iPhone, right? That's what you said?
Yep, and then he has the broadcast. So it's like, and that's like pretty much it for Elizabeth Proctor. I mean, I'm going to keep reading, but
can I ask a question though? It's stated that when you were reading that because I don't know, inform me about this more. That he read her number out loud. What does that mean? Is that against the law or something? That's what they're saying. I don't know.
Well, she's saying that. So basically, before this part in it, they're talking about, you know, because Michael Proctor was originally in it. So they're saying that they were receiving, because his number got published, they were receiving harassing texts and voicemail, you know, and it starts in this of that Michael Proctor is married to Elizabeth. So really, what Elizabeth Proctor is claiming is witness intimidation is that she's a family member, so anything that happened to Michael would be the same, you know, it kind of imputes to her, but he's already out, so she can't have a derivative claim based off Michael Proctor. So she has to have her own independent claim. So just looking at her own independent claim is that I guess Aiden called her on and left her a voicemail. I mean, this is what he said in the voicemail. And, you know, the paragraph before that is that she's basically saying that they've met their match. He called her work. Everybody should leave a bad review. And then that he did this video where he left her a voicemail saying, "Hi, Elizabeth. This is Aiden Carney calling you back from Turtle Boy. We briefly spoke yesterday on the phone. I introduced myself to you, and then you hung up on me. Or maybe it was a bad connection, but I wanted to see how your day at work went today, if it went well. I noticed that your employer took down their social media pages within minutes of the blog I published about your recent behavior. And I just wanted to see what. Is it awkward? Were you afraid to go in? Just tell me about your day and why." That's the part I don't understand, is that you seem to be okay with calling other people's workplaces and interfering with their ability to make a living for themselves. But when it happens to you, maybe it's not as fun. Maybe it's not as fun. Do you like that? That's what I want to know. Did you like that? Because and I'm not doing it in this right there. Because you've been doing that to a lot of other people. And do you think it's fair that it happened to you, dear? Do you regret it? Do you regret it? And what's your scumbag husband up to right now? Are you going to visit him in prison? Do you think they'll have conjugal visits? Give me a call back when you get this, and we can chat some more. Bye, girl. That was the call.
Nah, but he said, would you like that? That's saying would you. That's not implying I'm going to do this. He said, would you, right? Ain't that a big difference?
But the whole call is just stupid. None of that is anything. Okay.
Yeah, none of it's intimidating.
Yeah,
okay.
He's just talking to her.
But like that's what I was saying. The easiest people are like her, Elizabeth Proctor, and Nagel. That literally he just drove by Nagel's house. That's like the entire thing.
But it just sounds like
not the easy first.
It's just sarcasm because she was the one who was calling other people jobs, right? So that's just, to me, sarcasm. Would you like that if it was done to you?
Mary. Oh, okay. Where would you guys like to go with this?
Nice. So I think I got it. I got what the claim is, what we need, where to find it. But not just in episode 580. It could be the episode
after that
leading up.
photo. They're saying Kearney accessed the social media accounts of Instrun, which is basically he went on their page. He didn't access. That reminds me of 5150 being like, we interacted with that account on my alt. Stupid fucking idiots. But anyways, Kearney accessed the social media accounts and laughed as he stated the pages were taken down and stated the Turtle Boy effect. Oh God, both Michael and Elizabeth Proctor stated that they felt harassed by these acts of Kearney. Okay.
What was taken down?
That's just about for the phone call. They're saying that after his phone calls, I don't know. Nobody needs to look for that one. The next one is on Monday, September 25th, 2023, 6:26 p.m., a Facebook account believed to be used by Kearney Clarence Woods Emerson posted, anyone in Canton want to take a couple pictures for me? DM me, please. At 6:53, the Facebook. This is the stupidest. That's September 25th, 2023.
What page are you on?
He asked somebody. It's paragraph. We're on paragraph 15.
15.
Go down. It should be. Because it's not really 5 but it should say 5 of 9, but it's not really 5 of 9.
Okay, I got you.
You see 15?
Yep.
Yeah. So now he posts. This is what they're saying is witness intimidation. Is that he goes on to Facebook believed to be used. So I don't even know if this still exists. But an X account the following day, paragraph 16, is a photo in front of the home of Michael Proctor and Elizabeth Proctor.
Okay.
So for this, if we look around that time period, videos of Aiden and to the end of September of 2023, there has to be in his videos around that time, his different streams on YouTube. Or in Turtle Boy TV News articles, why was he going out to take a picture of the home of Michael and Elizabeth Proctor? You know? So anytime that he says, I'm going out there. What?
Sorry, I lost my red marker.
Yeah. So it's like now we take that one to be like, okay, why was he doing that? Was this to intimidate Elizabeth Proctor? No. So we can find examples of him saying it in having these streams before and after of his reasoning of why he went out to that house. Why did he take that picture? And it's probably because it's like, okay, because I'm not out there to intimidate Elizabeth Proctor. I'm not trying to change her testimony, right? So like those little things like that are what what
I
to
mean,
look for.
yeah, and I mean, it's just basically common sense to understand that Turtle Boy has always said that it was more about Michael Proctor than anything, right? So that's why I'm putting to. So what's they talking about? And look what Michael Proctor, everything, the racist, sexist going through now because of his own,
Yeah.
own.
And she has the weakest, the whole statute of what she is not even a witness. She's the wife, or I think, I don't know, they're separated or whatever their deal is now, whatever it is. It's like, you're the wife of the lead investigator, which is Michael Proctor. It's like, how are you even, I don't even get how her thing is still, why she hasn't just abandoned it in and of itself. And just been like, yeah, I don't want to file these charges.
When she's the
anymore.
one calling people's jobs because of Facebook comments. Like, give me a break.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, in that video, and then her after of like, these are just juvenile things. Like, bitch, you knew that he was an insane, racist, bigot, xenophobe, anti-Semite. Like, don't pretend that you didn't know all this shit before.
Had
like
to.
that video, like
Had
everybody's
to.
attacking
No
us.
way.
Like, fuck this.
And just like Proud Boomer in the chat
Of
saying,
course, yeah.
they denied knowing Proctor.
She's incriminating her because you're coming out as my sweet husband. Sorry, Ray. Sorry.
No, you good.
Go ahead. Ray, sorry.
I'm telling you, they've only scratched the surface with Proctor. I guarantee it. Somehow, the rest of it is worse. I just have that sick feeling like this is so normal among their little.
That's what I've been saying. They're going to keep dropping him. They're not going to give it everything they got at the beginning and be like, that's it. This is going to be death by a million paper cuts. They're just going to keep dropping these things. They got how many pages? 44,000? Was that something?
Damn.
What if they drop like 100? Yeah, you kidding?
Damn, 43,000 more to go. And I just always remember what the ghost said. Man, I can't wait for y'all to see these McKay text messages and why my text messages have been unimpounded from Proctor. Like, it makes no sense why that ain't happening right now.
Yeah, they're like ducking for cover because when it hits, whew, it's gonna be really bad. It's gonna be really bad.
I mean, when I heard them say, I want to knock an end out for retribution day.
How was it looking to good in that text? How was it looking around there? What did he say? Was it?
Oh, it's talking about motherfucker. Sorry, son of a bitch. Good. Talk about how the blacks down there. Motherfucker, I'm talking about real black. And you son of a bitch. I'll slap the red. Oh my. Oh, I was going over that last night. I think, son of a
what is this, 1954? Oh my God. Look at the blackies over there.
Let's imagine, look, the GOAT was setting this case on fire. I'm sorry. Well, let me just be quiet. Go ahead. Finish, maybe.
No, go ahead.
No, the GOAT was setting this case on fire.
Go ahead.
If you think that they was talking about black people and how they love Hitler, think about how they was talking about the GOAT in them text messages, him uncovering they BS.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no wonder. Yeah. No wonder he's Massachusetts' most wanted, obviously.
You know what always gets me?
And they're because they're like, wait a minute, a white guy that's like us, like they probably wouldn't. Not, I mean, who knows? But it's just like that was the only person safe was like a white man from Massachusetts because everybody else in the rest of the text, it's like he hit every category of anybody.
He said
besides like a
equal opportunity racist for sure. Like he hit every rung on the ladder, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Do you guys remember the woman he had to go in front of to try to get his job back for the state police?
Yeah.
Remember
Are
her?
you talking, Kim? Are you talking about Note My Objection?
That woman wasn't exactly white, was she?
No.
Do you mean?
And look, he say he mad at the U.S. He say he mad at the USA for taking out Hitler. But son of a bitch.
Like the worst thing you could ever say. I just like to picture like an attorney going over his case, and then the attorney's like, well, I mean, it's not like you said you love Hitler or anything, right? And he'll just sit there like this.
Be like, he's
He's
like,
like,
no, tell me you didn't. He's like, I might have brought him up, for a minute.
And that's why his attorney for that, those hearings, it's like he immediately on a fucking Saturday was like, dude, I'm fucking out. He just dipped immediately after he got these messages. Like,
yeah. And like I was telling people on my show, it's not funny, but it's fun. It's funny and make you laugh to think of how horrific these motherfuckers is. Like real talk. So don't think we laughing this foot, but it's just to hear the I'm talking about how the real blackie. You son of a bitch. Like it just make you get a giggle and be like, mother. I'm sorry, maybe.
It's out. It's like mind blowing.
We don't forget about those other texts. I was going to say the creepy girl text that just like basically I'm going to rape my wife or girlfriend. Oh, she doesn't want to do it in the ass. Let me just get her drunk and then fucking throw ropes
and
around her
Ray's
neck
over here apologizing for the F word.
What? No. Are you talking? Is this Elizabeth? Are you talking about Lizzie that's here right here doing it witness intimidation when you fucking raped her when she was drunk because she wouldn't let you put it in her ass? Is that who you're talking about? Like what the fuck? What the fuck? Sorry.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's just
funny.
like, wow. It's like, what is this real life? How is this real? And my heart breaks for my beautiful friends in Massachusetts. You deserve better and you will get better. But holy shit.
Oh, correction, everybody. Shout out to Valhalla. He said he was talking about his girlfriend, not Lizzie. Thanks, Valhalla.
So his girlfriend before Elizabeth was also named Liz?
Oh, I don't know. I just
Did it say Liz? I didn't hear a name.
Well, I guess maybe that was when he was talking about sharing nude pictures. He's like, if Liz would let me, which I'm assuming was Elizabeth, but yeah, we don't know. We don't know if he was getting the girl, if it was the girlfriend that he was getting.
Yeah, the damn girlfriend could still mean Liz, but it could still mean that though. I'm sorry.
But Elizabeth looks like she probably isn't letting him fucking stick it in the butt without some booze. Anyways.
Don't worry, good James, we won't. Hi, Lefty.
Okay, so
so what it said
paragraph
was
16.
Don't post it with colleagues, but they did say.
It just. Okay, you're right. That's Lisa. So she's saying that's Good's messages, Lisa and the wife. All right, yeah, I can't keep them straight of who they are butt raping, but I guess it's the pictures were Good's wife, and Lisa was maybe not the girlfriend. Might not have been Elizabeth that he was trying to rape or raped. So who did he throw the rope necklaces on then? Who was that? Was that the wife or? I guess we're getting off topic. Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, this bitch is trying to do intimidation, so it's the same topic, and it's insane that this lady.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. There's one more thing.
Hayden is intimidating her.
Yeah, but this goes to what Proud Boomer said. They claim to not even know Proctor, right? Like, so this is nuts. Like,
They're hoping that Proctor
Oh, well,
rehomes
yeah, the Proctor
himself.
said he didn't know the family, he
Loosely.
didn't know any of the police,
Loosely.
he didn't know good, he didn't know good.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh God, where did Kazi go?
Oh, he said be right back.
Oh, he's
here.
right there. For fuck's sake.
Oh.
I just have to step out for a minute. All right. Do you guys want to keep going? Are we on 16 so we can
Oh, yeah,
So,
sorry, Kazi.
Kim brought up
Okay,
a
so-
great point about
So the point of all that, I guess, basically. Oh,
Nah,
Catherine Corinne
nice and
of
slow. I know.
NBC 10,
I need to do this for pause.
Florida. NBC 10 did the same thing to Lizzie. Went to her house and knocked on the door asking for comment.
say it again, Mary B.
So, Lizzie complains about him coming to her house taking pictures, but Catherine Curran from NBC 10 did the exact same thing.
Yeah, she
And
went to Proctor's house. Yeah.
Yeah, and she didn't get charged with anything.
And she's like, I'm not on your lawn. I'm in the street. He's like, get the fuck off my lawn.
I remember
Yeah.
it. And they didn't charge her, but they charged him.
No. She's a mainstream, network journalist. Not her, but she's also not, exposing the entire system either. So, those people are too high profile. Like, they're not going to go after Ted Daniel, right?
Is that against the law taking pictures? I mean, if you're going somebody has taking pictures, I get it. Like, well, they say you can't video record inside a business. Like, taking pictures, that's against the law?
Taking pictures of what?
A house. What they claim.
No, it ain't.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my
Well, and that's what, like, when Jen McCabe's, and that's what, maybe we could play that one of like what she's saying in that RO hearing, that they did not grant to her. Obviously, that judge, he should be doing this whole thing because he understood the difference between witness intimidation and free speech. But kind of what she's saying in that hearing is about when she's walking out and she was chased down and Eden knocked into her fat ass, whatever, Matt McCabe, and followed her to her car, and it was all this stuff. Just like if you watch the video, so it's like the video in and of itself proves that, like, we know that that's disputed, but
do you want to go through this charging document? Right, it gives us the episode numbers. It gives us what they're saying is what he did. What they're saying is intimidation. Do you think we should go through that and then?
Well, yeah, I just mentioned the Jen McCabe thing just because, like, Ted Daniels, what Aiden was doing, and Ted Daniels he was there, and he tried to go up and ask a question, then he just like gave up. And Aiden's whole intent with that, he says it a million times in the video, is like, why isn't anyone out here? There should be 10 reporters here. This is a star witness in a murder case, and like no one's asking her questions. And then he's like, oh, there's Ted Daniels. He came up a little bit and he tried to ask a question, then he just like gave up. But it's showing his intent is clearly, and then he's announcing it on his stream the next day, his very intent of why he was going down the street. It also shows Jen is a liar in that hearing, but that part isn't as important as showing why was he following her down the street. He's announcing to people at that time, why am I the only one doing this? I want to ask questions. This is someone that, I know Karen Reed didn't do it. She's and the fact that there were other reporters, that those type of clips like that shows his intent. He's going out to ask questions. He's going out, and even if you look at it, his specific intent in his mind. So even if it was, it's to that individual, what was Aiden's intent right then? His intent is to be a journalist and to ask questions and to get to the bottom of the story. And there's so many examples of that throughout all of his videos. That's what we want to find.
Yep.
Whose house was that he said that in reference to?
Which one? Proctor's.
Where he said, "Why aren't any reporters out here?"
That was when when they were leaving the courthouse. Matt McCabe and Jen McCabe were leaving the courthouse one day in like May or June of 2023, and he follows them along the sidewalk and is asking them questions. Why did you do the Google search? You know, what's happening as they're walking out of the courthouse? When he first walks out, there's a million cameras there.
Sharp today. He looked real sharp today in court that day.
Yeah. But that's something that she specifically cites when she's trying to get the restraining order. And once we get to the part of this long thing, that's her. She cites these incidents. You know, I think there was only 2 or 3 times maybe like that they actually like saw each other outside the courthouse, and then she insisted on like coming in a back door. I needed extra security, like just because she had to walk out, and it's the most peaceful walkout. You know, it's like he's not. And it's
Backdoor dead.
Follows him to the Cape. I mean, I know we get off course here, but then she follows him to the Cape, right? And so that's crazy. Somebody that you would be fearful of, you're not following to the Cape with whoever it was. Mama Lam, or I can't remember who it was, but and also you know, at the lacrosse game, she's sitting there, you know, kind of with a half smile.
Right.
Now the way to get people away from you is to just say, "Get away from me. I don't want you to ask me any questions. You're scaring me." And then, you know, if they don't go away, that's a problem. She never said anything like that.
Yeah.
So.
And she's just sitting there, smirking. And then it was like Matt McCabe is the one that like gets up in Aiden's face. And I mean, I get it if that's your wife and like, you like don't want to. I mean, he wasn't standing up for her. He was
smiling too. He was like,
If I could eat corn through a picket fence and had boobs as high as a tailor, I might be.
Same.
Kylie, a lot of people play lacrosse in Massachusetts. You're from there, right? But I play lacrosse, embarrassingly enough. But actually, I do like lacrosse. But anyways,
I'm sorry.
So that one, I mean, I think that one's been, you know, pretty beaten up. Like, you know, why he went to see her there. You know, why he went to that lacrosse game. But think of like there are other videos. Like I just saw one. I think it was like it wasn't even at the lacrosse game. It was before that, but it's many episodes before. I think it was 591. But it was like talking about how he wants to go. He's like, I'd love to know when your next game is. Like, I'd love to come meet you and ask you some questions. And he's like, about, I don't know, it's about someone getting pregnant. But then it's like, or maybe a 220, you know, Google searches, like, let me know when the next game is. So it's like, that is a few episodes before, I think, when he actually went to the game. It's like little things like that. Once we, you know, can narrow down what these events are and what they're citing to, we can find tons of little gems, these little things that he's saying, you know, before that to just prove his intent in doing the things that he does.
And then we're gonna talk about the lacrosse game. Now, come on, let's talk. They're talking about aggressive. I didn't see no aggressiveness out of him. Walking up the stairs real fast? He walked by, say, "Hi, Matt," you know, and him and his overbite looked at him back and say, "Oh, you're short." "Oh, what do you mean by I'm short? You know, what do you mean by that?" Then he go over there talking to Jen. He's not loud or aggressive. Then, you know, you have to do with the 15 stomachs come over there, try to insinuate that, hey, you better not put your hand. You came over there to him in his space. Then the other dude talking about he was the director there, gonna grab him. Now, hold up. Now, they talking about the GOAT was aggressive? Wow.
And that guy lied. He is not the director. He worked for Canton. Like, he was just like one of like the guys, like he lied. he didn't work. He didn't work for that.
Oh, he didn't.
No, that little stadium there. He worked for Canton.
And not only that, they was out there talking about, oh, when you try to take pictures of girls for like just on some sucker stuff, and the go told them you could F yourself. It's the public. I could be here and take pictures where I want to be. Everybody else doing it.
And
Else. When they got nothing else, they'll always resort to something sick like that because it's just where they go,
am I interrupting anyone? I'm like on a lag. I'm down here in the swamplands. But Helpish was saying about the dot, like that was one of the videos I was watching earlier when they were talking, because Turtle Boy was talking about Tom Beatty and the daughter, and the phone call that Colin Albert had made to Aaron Beatty that night. It's like, why was he doing that? It was like because he was trying to get picked up. She didn't call him back till the next day, but watching that, he was talking about how much they got harassed and the girl got bullied, and they were one of the people that weren't just falling in line with the Albert Canton, we think we're like the mafia people, whatever, like they actually were, not getting in line with them, and she got, I guess she got super harassed and like bullied, and the Beatty's got a lot of shit.
And people like Krusty will say, that's not true. She really did not get harassed. Like, so, you're just gonna hear the same thing from her about everything,
That the first trial, I didn't watch like Law Troopers then. I'd always watched trials like since when I was little. I watched the OJ trial in like 6th grade because my mom always liked to watch court TV. And I always loved watching trials. So I didn't know about watching, but I watched trial 1 with like no commentary or whatever. I would just watch it through after work or whatever, and then on the weekends like catch up. And I thought 100% like trial 1. When Colin and Allie went, I was like, they did it. He did it. She picked them up. I was like convinced that it was him.
Well, guess what? They wouldn't let her Life 360 data in. So there you go.
Yeah, and then they're like, well, why did you stop at the school? And like, just how, I mean, I guess I could see it's like they're just young, but she was just such a, I mean, I don't know. I thought they were like, at that time, I'm like, I thought they were more liars than like Jen McCabe was. Like, little did I know. But
Could be.
Those two, I was like, whoa, these two kids, they did something, and I thought it was him.
And listen, all this, like, I don't know, I'm just going to get a little deep for a minute. But why would she say she picked up a stray dog on the road, right? Why would she say it?
Justice for Chloe. Can we just give a...
Right, but this is...
Motherfucking Chloe, the real victim and all this. Just kidding. I mean,
but this is my point. This is my point. Bringing up the dog and saying you took it and whatever and took it to wherever they said they took it is the same reason Higgy brought up the Jeep bullshit. It's plausible deniability because before a trial, you don't know who's going to come in there.
Yep.
You don't know who's going to come in there and say, well, I saw Allie McCabe that night with a somewhat large dog in her car driving by. And my husband did too because he was driving in back of me, right? If they say that without her preempting that with that story, she's screwed, right? Same thing with Higgy. I did a sweep of the driveway when there wasn't even a granule of snow on the driveway. Why would you say it?
And
because
that's also like...
You never know who's going to come into a trial and say, I don't know what happened, but I saw Higgins over here screwing around with his Jeep when there wasn't any snow. Right? It's like these built-in deniable, and
they're like deniability. Deception. They're like those are things that you look for. Is like when you add unnecessary details. It's like those are signs that you're being
Yep.
deceptive in some sort of way. So whether it's like you're straight up lying or you're protecting someone or whatever, you don't necessarily know until you like, you know, the people's like tells or whatever. But you know something's not right with that story when you just start telling stuff that has nothing to do with it. Like something is up with that. That is some kind of deception.
And the only ones that would testify to the Jeep other than him, right, was BA and the McCabe's, right? Maybe Nicole, but she's too busy cleaning, so I don't even know if she saw it. Look at the players. Look at the ones that are adding the plausible deniability, and they'll tell you the story, not the whole story, but it's like there was no reason for the Jeep thing to even be like that whole sweet.
Yeah, why they all had to mention, I think I saw a Jeep out front and the Jeep. Clearly, it's because.
And then when you can't recall, you can't recall so much, but you volunteer all this useless extreme detail that tells you everything.
He remembers which way the blade was tilted on the Jeep, right? Like, here's one more, and then I'll stop. Higgins saying the tall guy came in the house with the dark hair.
Yep.
There's another piece of plausible deniability, right? Nobody else said that.
Say it again, Kazi.
Huh?
What did you just say?
Go ahead.
I missed what you just said. I'm sorry, sir.
No, I was saying that I don't know if you remember Higgins saying a guy had come into the house about 6 feet tall, maybe a little taller, with dark hair. They asked him who it was. He's like, I don't know. He wasn't there for long. Like, you know, the way I look at it, when people say shit like that nobody else says, there's a reason for it. And another thing, maybe he wasn't really too cool on whether they were going to, like, you know what I mean? Really unsure about what the Alberts were going to say about him, right?
Yep.
So you put that in your back pocket and be like, I told you a guy came in the house.
But you think that he was saying it as to that was John or that was Colin or he just was
Colin's
saying
definitely not.
Just say anybody.
Colin's not, 6 feet or over or abouts.
I think he's just as well, maybe not as tall as.
Okay, so let's just say either way it could go. I told you there was somebody there. Like,
yeah, that's what I wonder.
Like, why do people someone in mind
when he said that, when he gave that description, if he was just giving it could be anyone, or if he had the specific person in mind.
Why do certain people say things in trials that nobody else said? Like,
I mean, Higgins could have hit him outside, and he wanted to say John came inside, so that it would be like it had to have happened in there.
Exactly, and I have
hit him and by the Jeep, kind of near the garage.
I have a very unpopular opinion on that, and I'll keep that for later. But
but MC, didn't they? But y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they say that John and Colin, Colin used to always talk a little trash to John or something like that?
Yeah, he was like a dick. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything crazy, that I heard of anyways. I mean, we don't know. But there was definitely some tension there, right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
I think with the age difference, though, I don't think that it would have been just like he walked in and he got in a fight with John for what going across his lawn or whatever else.
I also don't.
It couldn't have been like he.
No,
John was way older than him, and it would just be odd for those two to just randomly get in a fight like that, especially when the other men are there.
But on the other hand,
he got into it or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that they had. It couldn't have been just calling alone.
But that was the same guy, Mo, who said he never had a fight or never been into it with nobody until they brought up video evidence at the trial. Like, that was the same guy say, I never did this.
Right.
That.
Yeah, I'm not saying that
That's
he
true,
wouldn't like
because
then
he could
jump
have
in the
jumped
fight,
in.
but he wouldn't have done it by himself. Just fucking, I'm just gonna come up and punch this dude and knock him over, and without one of the other guys around. I just
He
don't.
did everything he could to paint himself that he wouldn't be the type of guy to do that, right? So,
But what
I
you
don't
think he
remember. I
just
don't
jumped him?
remember.
huh?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, I don't remember. I don't remember. Like he had the most, like his testimony is sort of, it was the most effed up testimony there because he didn't remember nothing. And look, I seen him on their videos. He looked like a drunk little prick. So and he said bang bang. It was like whatever that gang was said, meet us over here. So I could have every intentions to think he probably was drunk in there, too.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
true.
saying.
That's true because and
Yes.
whatever he never thought that he was gonna. It just happened to be that then whatever with the concrete or the side of the garage or the bait wherever it was that obviously John fell and hit the back of his head. Like clearly, I don't think anybody was obviously trying to kill him, and it was just like just the worst circumstance that could have happened. That when he got hit, knocked down, he hit his head like that. So. Yeah, I guess I could see like drunk, silly kid like thinking he's just gonna like throw a punch and John then falls down and hits this thing and just starts, foaming at the mouth.
And like, if nothing else, the House defendants have nobody to blame except themselves for the way that they testified, right?
Mm-hmm.
Innocent people don't testify like that. They don't do it. They don't do everything in their power to keep Colin out of the house. Now, maybe they're just trying to baby, but like, no, like somebody died. Like, if they were completely innocent bystanders, why did they testify the way they did?
And why did they act the way they did when Turtle Boy, going back to the theme here, is like when he confronted them, like when they're getting in their car, shielding themselves, like innocent people. Like Matt would be like, stop calling my wife a cop killer. Well, don't fucking call us murder. They're not sure. They're not defendants in a case at this point.
Never said that.
They're acting as if they are defendants in a case that they're like walking out with their lawyers to get in their car as if they've already been charged with something. Normal people walking down the street would be like, fuck, what? Like, you would talk back to that or defend yourself or defend your wife. They didn't
exactly.
They did none of that because they're they
what are you talking about? What are you crazy? Wouldn't do something like that. No. All you heard is Daniels go, hey, what did Higgins say? Why don't you ask Higgins? That was
exactly.
We know one of them did it.
Where are we at with the thing here? What do you want?
Okay, so I think we're still on paragraph 14. On a second.
Just put yourself in the shoes of a bunch of very, very, very drunk cops.
But yeah,
in Canton with a love triangle, and anything could happen. I think it was an accident, and I think that the main motivation was to keep people away from the house. Why? Because Brian A. had a shiner, because Colin was sleeping it off on the couch, or he was still drunk and like crying, or because
girls were hysterical.
Yeah, or there was like fucking shit. There's blood all over the house.
Yeah.
Or there was some shady business going on long before any of this happened, and they probably would have called for help for John, but they couldn't risk when he got like injured or maybe fell or whatever. I'm sure they would have called for help, but maybe I get the feeling from experience that maybe there was a very, very concerted effort to keep law enforcement away from that house.
Oh, yeah.
Keep investigations away from that house, not because of John. That's just the vibe I get.
Listen, you're not the first one that said it. We've had,
This is, can I interrupt? Well, sorry.
Of course, go.
I guess that's the first time I asked permission, but I didn't mean to before. But sorry, I'm just reading.
Well, good.
Are you already on 16? Because this is insane. From 17 through 20, I'm like, what am I reading? It's basically a lot of details about that Aiden just went by their house, took a picture. There was a Jeep in front. He found out they owned the Jeep. Got the plates. This is like two pages. I guess that's intimidation. What?
Yeah, they said that Janelle.
And then any chance you could run more plates? Yep. Okay. Like what? This is the stupidest shit. This is the stupidest thing. Sorry, I'm sorry. We
Mom gets really worked up about it.
Skip to 23 because all the rest of that is just the stupidest shit.
Number 23.
Yeah. We're not okay. Oh no, now it's now. No, we're still talking about. He ran the plates outside to confirm it was their plates. They did.
Who they forgot.
And that's the end. And that's the end of her thing. Oh, but also with regard to her, with Elizabeth Proctor, Jen McCabe chimes in. So they interviewed Jen regarding the intimidating incident when Elizabeth and Michael had Aiden take a picture outside of their house, not on their property, of a public street, and figured out they own their own cars. They interviewed Jen McCabe regarding that incident. Jen stated they bonded. They've communicated regarding the constant harassment, intimidation, and public attacks. Jennifer said they bonded over sharing the ongoing experience. She traveled.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Literally none of that.
To discuss the harassment.
None of that shit.
None of it.
This is the stupidest.
Yeah, because they say he was off the property. Man, you could take pictures in the public of license plates. Man, come on now.
He didn't even do it though.
But I'm saying that's what they saying. But even if you could do that.
But this is and whatever it was. First of all, it's nothing. But it's like that's witness intimidation. I'm sorry. So driving by, taking a picture the same way that those automated cars come by and take pictures of our house for Google Street View and whatever else. And your car is standing out there too.
It's like this is shit that get me so worked up, right? Because they got this going, and how
many license plate has fucking creepy ass Michael Proctor ran on chicks, and that's what they said, that they run a license plate and look up pictures of the girls, and they run a license plate, and if they see the picture, it's like a pretty girl, they're gonna pull her over and be a fucking creep. So now you're bitching about that somebody ran your license plate number and figured out that car was yours that's parked at your fucking house. Get the fuck, and that's witness intimidation. Get the fuck out of here.
And this one he done spent almost $1 million on this bullshit, y'all.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, and like the civil, it's like a lot of it is the same incidents. It's like the same events or encounters or statements that he made that like just keep getting warped. And like Jen McCabe tried to do it in an RO hearing. That didn't work. She still wanted him arrested. Proctor's like, how do we get this guy arrested? Let's think. They find this statute. Like they try every other way, and then they lose the trial. Now I'm gonna sue you. Like they're trying everything, but it's all the same story and the same, facts kind of.
Is there anything you can do to keep them from blogging about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not really a thing. I know you want it to be, but
I think you should play that.
Yeah.
And Chris Albert doing a catalog.
Oh, you got your glasses on now, Mary. I just noticed you had your glasses on.
I'm trying to read, and I'm old.
He's serious business now.
I'm old.
I don't mean to distract to go to that hearing, but it's quit. You could put them on high speed.
Well, I'm not going to ask you to do it. I
Yeah,
thought
Look,
I thought I was
like,
bad at lagging.
hey,
look, now it's not.
Like Lily said, that's when McKay Jen went to Proctor's house, and when he was the lead investigator, like that isn't strange. Like for real. Like
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they act like it's the greatest gaslighting, like a years long gaslighting attempt of the whole world who's watching. They could be like, yeah, it's totally normal for me to like go and hang out with witnesses and like, yeah, it's totally cool to huddle up and create a timeline. What's wrong with that? Yeah, it totally makes sense that animal bites were caused by Alexis.
right.
Dummy.
Yeah. You know what, too? McCabe, when she lied to the feds, the first person she calls is Peg Leg.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Oh wait.
Why is that? Why
We're
would
still cool, right, Peg Leg? You're still
Yeah.
my Pego Lego?
And
Don't ever Lego my Pego.
and then remember when she was on the stand and Alan Jackson was pressing her, McKay. When she called that other woman who was talking about being in the movie, Carrie, talking about, oh, I just wanted to find out what they told her so we could be on. What?
Like the ice cream man coming to visit.
Oh.
We're just like normal moms.
Did you call anybody? No. Okay, 5 people.
Oh, I do not recall. I didn't recall. I've never heard that said so many times on a televised trial where it's just like, you guys have no shame. You have no fear of accountability. This is crazy. You don't, literally everyone's watching and going, are you kidding me?
Yeah. What about the butt answering? Like I've butt dialed to people a couple times. I've never butt answered.
The
Never.
magical butts of Canton.
Brian Albert, old ass, talking about after a wild night with Julie. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Right. Right. That was your life alert, buddy.
Pump, pump, kaboom. When it's over, what are you talking about?
And then we had relations. Yeah, right. I can picture this. I picture Brian Albert madder than a hornet, starting from what happened that night, which I believe was an accident, but starting with that and everything, like I bet he was so fucking mad that everybody was running for cover.
Just smashing everything in his trail. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
nobody
like
leaves.
monstrous.
Nobody fucking leaves.
Yeah.
Was it an accident? I don't think. I mean, I know everybody said it was, but I just remember, like him and both Brian's being on that trip together, and you know, he telling him about that, but he said that he didn't tell him about the relationship that he had with Karen, and then him being at the waterfall or whatever, texting her like, and he was drunk too, whiskeys and stuff. So I mean, if you fighting somebody, right, you got to understand a punch could really seriously damage you, right? Y'all got to go back and look at that fight, Gerald McClellan fight where he can't walk or do nothing no more. So you could say it's an accident, but every time you fight and you throw a punch, you could do serious damage.
Yeah, but he was known for being like aggressive to other coworkers in the force and like sucker punching, I believe is what they said. He was known for sucker punching. And then he's also got over 30 years of experience. If it was like something that they had, and you've got Brian Higgins, they would have cooked up something a little better than that. I think it was just a shit. Like,
I think this is a good time for a quick, just that one little dance cry for Dance with me, cry for it, since you guys are talking about fighting and like boxing or
I got
whatever.
I got
Perfect
I
time
got mine loaded up.
for trying to dance with Kazi.
Oops, not that one. Wait, where is
He's
it?
killing time till 5.
This whole show,
Dance
you
with me,
guys
Quasi.
should all go
Dance
watch-
with me. Dance with me. Come on, dance with me. That's how I dance. Boom.
Yeah, like Double M Double say, BA was a boxer. I remember them saying
Oh
that.
man, I want to dance. Come on.
Would
think
he?
so,
Would
Mike.
he?
We gotta
would
want to
he
thank
be
Spy Girl
dangerous, Ray?
for throwing in a super chat.
Yeah, Ray,
Yeah.
what's your boxing? What do you think about this guy?
Oh, now you got to understand, like when they were showing on video, and you see Brian Albert showing Higgins what to do, right? Like whoop, like he's showing them what to do, like the famous grab ass, and as Matt McCabe or Jim McCabe or whoever, all them said that when you showing somebody how to throw a technique and a punch, like that's as serious to hurt you. People don't understand when you fighting. It ain't just all about throwing punches. It's about your position. It's about you feinting, to get in my position. And it's about you being trickery and magical with your hands. And like Brian A., when they said this dude did that, you can actually tell by the way he's standing up, squaring up.
So what do you think? Brian Albert did the final, the blow that did it. Brian
No.
Albert?
No,
It's hard to
Higgins.
say.
It has to be Higgins, right?
Higgins.
It's
We
hard to
should do a
say.
vote. Can we do a vote?
I think it's all of them.
I mean, I think everybody thinks Higgins, but you never know. Then why what Colin just saw it and that's why they're so protective of him? I mean, I just don't.
Well, listen, anybody that's in that house that was there that ended up not saying anything, that's joint venture. You're all going down for the
Yeah.
same thing.
Right. So,
I mean,
and I
people
could just
talked about there's a possibility that that the Brian Albert and Nagel, whatever, that like they didn't see it because it was either in the garage or somewhere, and then so they didn't actually witness it. But then, how do you go along with the story? Because clearly you left it. There was no body on the lawn except for the evolving blob story. Like how do you not know? But there is a chance that. Say they were down partying in the basement or whatever, and it happened in the garage, like that. I don't know. Could they maybe not know?
And the only reason why, like, I put speculation on Colin is because, like, Bob _ my name. He was saying the other day that, Brian Albert was allowed to be in court looking directly at the jury on the last day, to intimidate them. And, that's when they.
Yet Aiden got kicked out and
Yes.
couldn't be in the courtrum when everybody else was in the courtroom. You showed that video the other day, Ray,
because
when
he's too
Grado
intimidating.
was arguing and Bev's like, yeah, I agree with you, but the chilling effect. He's
Like the chilling effect.
I'm saving his seat, but for these people, he
Oh
can't
my
be here.
God.
That was bullshit.
The chilling effect.
The
Brian
chilling
A looks like he's
effect.
gonna
That's
kill
called
you, dude.
silencing the First Amendment, silencing the freedom of the press, silencing freedom of speech. And then also it's like our right as Americans that we are able to observe criminal trials. That's why they have that you're supposed to be able to see when the government is taking away someone's life and liberty. That's part of our Constitution too, that we get to witness that so that the government doesn't go crazy and taking away people's lives and liberty without us being to observe it. And that's the open, government that is what, the Constitution demands. And they will try everything to not let you see it and not let you, and make it hard to sit in there and all the Zoom link shit that's happening. So many of these things. I'm sorry, Massachusetts, you have the most advanced hospitals and schools and Harvard and MIT and some of the most brilliant people, and you don't know how to fucking use a Zoom link at a hearing? I'm sorry, like what the fuck?
And like on the chilling effect.
But that's the same. What they're doing to Aiden is silencing. They're trying to stay in the shadows, silence Aiden and silence us, and not let us see what's happening here. So this project that Aiden's asking everyone to do, this is something that everybody can help with. These little things, and you could send to my email it's just like what if you see something in these videos, it's these little bricks, and that's how you build cases, and that's how you defend cases are tiny. You're building brick on brick, you know, you're building your wall, and all these little pieces really help. So
Yeah, but
I
when
just I just want to encourage people to really take this thing seriously, and this is something you can help with, even if you know you don't have can't really afford donating stuff. This is something that doesn't cost you money. It costs you a little bit of time, but it's really helping. So if we can get everybody to just go through these things, just start, just finding timestamps that you think might be helpful. And I don't know. I just want to encourage everyone to try to do that.
No, you're right, Mo.
With these very unclear instructions, but
and I want, so everybody, so I went through and I deleted a bunch of people out of that now private restricted doc that we're sharing. So if you got kicked out and you're my friend, I'm sorry. Just request to join again. But here's the thing. When you do, I need you to tell me who you are, because I don't necessarily know everybody's email address, right? But it's safe in there. Like, I know who everyone is. But yeah, just make sure you tell me who you are when you request access.
But Mary, it's hard.
And you can also submit things like, you can just, if you went through a video and you just wrote in notes on your phone or wrote on a Word document or whatever, just a message that, or even if you're writing it down, you can take a picture and email it to me or email it to Mary. And then we can fill it in on the master, kind of document. But it's all those even notes, even if you're just, I watched this today and I just found one timestamp of Vaden saying this, send it to us, send it to Causey, send it to Ray, send it to me, send it to Mary, or however.
But that's scary though, right?
You want to share your information if you don't want
Mary, I'm sorry.
No, I don't. Is this a video?
That's it. That's when they at the
this is Jen's thing,
her thing, yeah.
But it's this is good when you hear Jen being they attacked us on the street.
What Kazi was saying earlier.
That's just a photo, right?
No, it's a video.
But everybody, while they getting that together, the chilling effect, I want y'all to think about that. Turtle Boy, and I'm saying, don't never judge a book by its cover.
Oh, because I have to go to this thing.
Oh, go ahead. Let me know when y'all ready.
Mary, because I have to play it. See? Now you can hear it.
Oh, you're sharing screen. Okay.
Yeah. Just
but go ahead and finish, right? And then I'll pull that.
No. Let's go ahead and get that.
I want to hear what you have to say.
No, I trust me. It's in the article. We can get back to it. Let's get this right here first. It's more important.
All right.
Okay.
So wait, is it up?
Yeah.
I guess I am a boomer. I'm a StreamYard boomer because I know
I don't know
how to do this one. I just had to sit there on 8 ends. He just did everything. I just sat with the camera. This is hard. Anyways,
I've read your affidavit. I am somewhat familiar with the larger picture, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you tell me? You can tell me anything you'd like, but explain to me what it is you're asking the court to do and why.
Well, I'm asking for protection from Mr. Kearney. He has started about April 18th. He's nonstop. He writes blogs every day, and every day he tries to humiliate me, harass me. Most recently, he chased me out of a court hearing and prevented me from walking, had a big camera. He was...
So if we look at episode 585, by the way, that we already put into the spreadsheet, that's when he shows him when he was walking. So this is from her, application for a restraining order or whatever, the abuse prevention order, whatever they call it in Massachusetts, injunction, against Aiden, which the judge rightfully denied because it was just the craziest shit that she's saying happened. And this is where she says, "Can you just get him to stop blogging about me?" But you can hear what she's talking about, and then once we go to episode 585, or I think it is where Aiden plays the video, and it's like nothing like what she says. This is when he was chasing her, the Ted Daniels thing that he popped up that Kazi was talking about earlier.
Harassing me, intimidating me. I was fearing. I didn't know what he was going to do next. He chased me to my car. He was calling me a cop killer.
When you say chase, did he follow you? Or?
Yes, he followed me out of the court and down the street a significant way.
There were other press and reporters at that
Yes,
event?
I actually have a thumb drive with a lot of this for you to be able to see. But he videoed the whole thing, and then he showed it on all his social media platforms. And then he proceeded to, post, "This is a cop killer. She's a cop murderer." And then on that post that he did, he said that he wasn't going to stop. He was going to harass me every day.
Doesn't Aiden look so cute in this? Sorry. He looks so cute.
He was going to go to my children's events.
Has he done that?
No, he has not done that yet.
All right.
He has emailed. I have 2 daughters in college, and he's emailed the school. Well, I don't know. Someone has emailed the schools, and they've attached his blog.
I understand.
So he has a significant amount of followers, and he does his live shows. And I have received terrible threats from phone calls. I get voicemails. I get Facebook messengers from his followers.
So just so I'm clear, not
This is good because she's talking about as if he's. First of all, she says, "I get Facebook messengers," but anyways, none of them are from Aiden. Just listen to her dumbass say this.
necessarily from him.
He called me once.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that was-
Once?
It was a voicemail. No,
Okay.
he just had questions.
all right. I just want to make sure we're talking about the
But
same.
hear that again.
So you
Hear that part one. Wait.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that call was, did he
It was a
threaten you?
voicemail. No, he just
gotta
had
go back
questions.
to
All right. I just want to make sure.
Just try it.
Voicemails. I get Facebook messengers from his followers.
So just so I'm clear, not necessarily from him.
He called me once.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that call was, did he
It was a
threaten you?
voicemail. No,
Okay.
he just had questions.
All right. I just want to make sure we're talking about the same.
Like,
Yeah.
So you
okay.
may
Oh
So
my God.
he called her once, left a voicemail, just because he had some questions. Like that. I mean,
And I swear, when I seen that, I missed that part where she said he left me a voicemail.
and the judge he's asking like, is this other people? And she's just talking about like his like followers.
He chased me down. Like, Judge, you see how she started that off? He chased me down.
got some other.
Yeah. And you see the video of when it happens. I mean, did we show that one already?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
When they're walking down the street.
No, we didn't.
You see that super chat, maybe?
Well, can we
Oh, thank you.
super chat?
Yes,
That was
thank
good.
you.
Oh, hey.
And I thank you.
It's AT4 Dread.
Yeah. Didn't you warn me earlier too? And I did. That's what I was doing before this, and I was late. Mo called me like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, because I was like obsessively going through who was in there and like deleting a whole bunch of people so that it's like only who I absolutely know can even see the thing. But thank you so much for your pooper chat. I'm gonna play you a little pooper chat song because I'm very thankful for you. You're the best.
Super chat.
That's me blowing you a kiss. Thank you.
Hey, Mary, I sent you another clip too when you're done. Whatever.
Okay. Is this one done, Mo?
No, it ain't done. It's not done. It was a total of like 7-8 minutes like that. But it's good though.
Yeah, but I just want to show you the video. I'm gonna share this other one. Just hold on. Look, I'm StreamYard. Hold on. Okay, so if I get rid of this one, well, can I just share the screen in this same one?
Yeah. You do whatever you want. This is America.
I'm just going to do it like this. I'm just going to do it like this.
And while they're doing that, I want to get back to what they say is
Okay.
what's that word Bell views? Chilling effect. Now I tell everybody, don't judge a book by its cover. I'm telling you, because you got 108-pound dudes out here who could beat a 300-pound man. But look, and I ain't saying that the GOAT can't fight. I'm not saying that because I don't know him like that. Oh, go ahead, but we can play this. Go ahead and play that.
You see? Mary, we did it, Tommy.
You're doing it, Tommy.
Okay, but it looks ugly. Like, I want to make this full screen, I guess, right? Like, to make it look better for people.
As they come out, boom. There's like 5.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Cameras right there. Jen McCabe, the star witness for the prosecution, comes out with Kevin Reddington. No one follows her. It's just
Jen,
me.
why did you Google how long did I call at 2:27 in the morning, Jen? Any comment on that? Any comment on that?
Look what Carrie Reed tries doing there. She started doing.
So this is what she's talking about in that hearing of chasing her down the street. He's chasing her down the street. He's going to bump into Fatty McCabe, Maddie Mc, whatever everybody's name.
Man boobs McCabe.
Yeah, Titty McCabe. I don't know. You'll hear her in her restraining order application being like, and bumping into my husband on the street. So let's see this intimidation coming right up.
Jiggled his titties.
You know, left guard pull there. Thank you, sir, Kevin Reddington.
I see you guys wearing Justice for JJ shirts.
Oh, so there is one camera guy coming over. Who's that guy? See, I see one, but they're not even following her. They're following me. They're turning me into the story. I'm not the story. I'm the guy covering the story. And these cameras were only covering to be like, oh, Turtle Boy's going over there. Let's see what he does. Well, why don't you do it too? You can do it too. I'm not the only one that can ask these people questions. Imagine how much better it would be if there was like a team of us, like 10 reporters. Ms. McCabe, like it would be so much fucking better. But it's just me. It's just me. And then.
So I just wanted to pause that there because that's like a very good example of that is showing his intent there. Look, his intent is as a reporter. And he wants to ask questions. And in fact, he's sitting there shocked, like, why isn't anyone else doing what I'm doing? That shows he has no intent to commit any kind of crime in that moment, not only in the moment, but the next day talking about it, shocked about it, that no one else is doing the same thing he's doing. So that intent, I mean, there are times that your intent, you could still be doing something wrong and like your intent says you're not doing something wrong, basically. But here, I don't think either like existed. He wasn't doing anything wrong. Even if he was intending to commit a crime by asking questions, that's still not a crime. So it wouldn't matter. So, but these little things like this are, timestamps that we should be trying to capture and notate and and make it very specific as to these witnesses and encounters with them.
Can I say something to the boxing journalist before you say that? And then about boxing. This right here is just like
617 number is calling me right now.
Yeah, but this is like when a boxer coming out and us boxing journalists, we have to go up to them and while they walking, we have to ask them questions, like whoop-de-whoop, right? So it's just like that. This is no different.
Yeah, and he points out like this guy is filming, but he says this guy is like watching him, like he's like doing the news of like Turtle Boy's following these witnesses, so he's like documenting Turtle Boy. But then you'll see Ted Daniels comes up over here, but exactly that rig is like that's showing he's out there doing what reporters do. They talk to people. They go up and talk to people. They ask them questions. They
be in the hearing to go, especially
uncomfortable questions. And you'll hear the judge in the thing being like saying that this type of behavior that she's describing in that hearing, that now these type of things are being used in his criminal case. She couldn't even get a restraining order on because like it was that judge knew this is like protected free speech. And he's like, so you're just like walking into the corridor. I mean, it's like, I love that. Whoever that judge is, I love him. But look at what actually happened versus what really happened. But anyways, the good clips are the ones of Aiden saying things like that. Like, why aren't more people out here? That shows his intent. He's clearly out there to be a journalist. He's not out there to intimidate these two witnesses, It's just such bullshit. But anyways.
Yeah, and so many have done so much worse.
Oh yeah. And this is on like 1-5. So remember, she says in the hearing that he like follows them all. She couldn't even cross the street because Aiden was like following them to she couldn't even get across the street to their car. So we'll see if that happens.
It's wild.
Just for JJ shirts. How can you wear those buttons when you?
I see Ted Daniel coming.
Any comment on that? Why you Googled that at 227? Any comment, Mr. McCabe?
Oh, look at that.
Any comment?
So here's Ted Daniel.
Aren't you embarrassed?
Okay, so see Ted Daniel right there. He stuck his microphone in her face, asked her something. Now watch this. Ted, you gonna follow her, Ted?
Aren't you ashamed?
Ted's like,
what are you hiding? What
nah. We're good.
Why did you delete all those?
And then Kevin Reddington leaves. Like, that's it. That's all. We got one reporter. We got Ted Daniel to come over for 5 seconds, ask her something inaudible that no one can hear. And then she says nothing. So he's like, my work is done here. Good day's work for Ted Daniel. Good job, buddy. You really got to the bottom of that. That's a good question. I don't know who the blonde is. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Somebody just said that.
Look what a cunt she is with her.
Why did you delete your Google search, Mr. McCabe? Mr. McCabe, I believe you said that you saw Karen Reed drive south on Fairview Road. Oh, excuse me, sir. Nice to see you guys.
That's when she wait. See, she's saying in the hearing, I don't know if it played that part when she's like he bumped into once she loses. Can we go back to the hearing for a second, or should I keep playing?
Girl, do your thing, girl.
Ain't she no bump?
Okay, now let's listen to this a little bit more.
Things from maybe people who follow him,
yes,
but not him.
Correct.
Okay, understood.
But as of today, he again posted that he was going to make my life a hell. He wasn't going to stop. He would come to again. He's constantly saying he's going to come to events. He's calling me horrific names. He made T-shirts to humiliate me and my appearance.
Okay, that is we have a couple. I just saw that today that I was time stamping. That he calls her. He's like, "You are a disgusting pig." There's some horse face talk. Obviously, that is free speech, and she does look like a horse.
And it's absolute truth.
That's the terrible names. Exactly. What are you gonna? That's for the defamation part. That part, easy. It's the truth. But anyways, that's what she's talking about, calling her a pig.
Like, babe, you really want a jury to decide if you have a horse face, babe? You might have your feelings hurt.
And he's selling them for profit. I literally wake up every single day and I don't know what he's going to write, he parked outside of my house and he did a live feed and he threatened that he would be coming back. My kids are having panic and anxiety attacks.
Broadcasted from your street, not on your property, but from your
on the street.
Okay, understood.
He's given my address, my husband's social security. It's just nonstop. My kids are seeing everything all over social media. They're having panic attack at schools and I have to come pick them up.
All right. Is there anything else you want me to consider?
Is there any way that you can do something so he can't blog about me?
Well, no, and that's kind of the crux of what I'm about to.
Ooh, there it is. Damn.
And her kids, who is she talking about? Her high school kids, they're having panic attacks in school and she has to pick them up because her kids are like aren't they all in high school?
Even
High
everywhere.
school, your kid's having a panic attack, then you have to pick them up and you're like, okay.
Why don't you just take your kids' phones and computers from them,
Look at
and that'll solve the problem?
Because they're like basically adults.
She tries to plead, she's gonna lose, and then she's like, but judge, the best is like this.
Under the request you're asking, a significant portion, I believe, of what you're telling me is essentially protected free speech under the First Amendment. I'm sure you can appreciate it. He is a quote-unquote member of the press. Probably not the message you're hoping to hear.
No, I understand.
But so that's kind of where my ruling is heading, based on everything you've told me. And I know it could be upsetting to you and your family, but I have to be honest, I'm not inclined to issue the order for that reason. If there's anything else that you want me to look at or consider, I'm happy to do it. If you've kind of given me the flavor of what this has been like, I do appreciate it. And you went to great lengths to write a very detailed affidavit. But I would need to find, by a preponderance of the evidence, a substantial likelihood of the immediate danger of abuse as defined by the law. Because of the free speech issues and his status in the press, I'm just not getting there.
Okay, so him like chasing me out of court and intimidating me?
Yeah, I mean, well, that's why I asked
yelling?
you. I kind of asked you that question. And you said,
Yeah.
Chase, I know there was probably a thong of other press people in the court.
They'd never, he came down the street, walked in front of me, was saying terrible, nasty things, then walked behind me, then followed me to my car. I mean, it was a good distance. I couldn't even make it across the street because he was in front of me. He was bumping into my husband. Then we're getting into our car and he's yelling, cop killer, cop killer. I didn't know if he was going to come over to my car. I don't know what this man's going to do.
Right.
He seems to be getting more and more agitated every day and saying he's going to do things. Then I see live video outside of my house and telling me he'll be back.
Well, what I will say to that is, and I'm not wishing that this escalates in any way, shape, or form, but just because an event today comes before the court and the court rules one way, doesn't mean that if there is a change in circumstances, that we can't come back and ask the court to consider it in the future. I'm just not hearing enough of what I would need to hear under the law for me to do what you're asking today. Okay. I hope I explained that well enough to you.
And the thumb drive that I've prepared.
Yeah, I mean, you can certainly tell me, is it things that one would see on his news or his page?
Yes.
Things of that nature, kind of like you've described in your affidavit. I mean, I'm happy to have that be part of the record. I think I get the flavor again of what you're telling me. And again, his association as a member of the press really doesn't change sort of where I'm going with my ruling.
Okay.
But I'm certainly happy to include that as part of the record if you want.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. So that will conclude the hearing. I'm going to decline your request to issue.
No, that's the end of it anyway.
Yeah, because he's blogging about me. Stupid.
So, but look, I mean, you saw that the video of it, like that's the one that we just, well, I guess I just accidentally removed.
He bumped my husband. If he bumped your husband, then y'all know.
But you saw it.
He didn't bump him.
He followed her down the street and couldn't get to her. Get to the other car. Please.
I'm gonna show people a perfect man. Like, that's just stupid. That's what a journalist do. You see news reporters all the time. Like somebody said on her earlier, TMZ, when celebrities come outside, they doing that quick, fast, and then they hear it.
Right.
Yep.
This is it.
And they do way more than he does.
So this is, I think we just saw the bump, right? But you heard what you just said again. It was like he was bumping into my husband, not letting us get to the car.
To be like, oh, Turtle Boy's going over there. Let's see what he does. Well, why don't you do it too? You can do it too. I'm not the only one that can ask these people questions. Imagine how much better it would be if there was like a team of us, like 10 reporters. Ms. McCabe, like it would be so much fucking better. But it's just me. It's just me. And then people watching me. Like, it's wild.
Just for JJ shirts. How can you wear those buttons when you?
I see Ted Daniel coming.
Any comment on that? Why you Googled that at 227? Any comment, Mr. McCabe?
Oh, look at that.
Any comment?
So here's Ted Daniel.
Aren't you embarrassed?
Okay, so see Ted Daniel right there. He stuck his microphone in her face, asked her something. Now watch this. Ted, you gonna follow her, Ted?
Aren't you ashamed?
Ted's like,
what are you hiding? What
nah. We're good.
Why did you delete all those?
And then Kevin Reddington leaves. Like, that's it. That's all. We got one reporter. We got Ted Daniel to come over for 5 seconds, ask her something inaudible that no one can hear. And then she says nothing. So he's like, my work is done here. Good day's work for Ted Daniel. Good job, buddy. You really got to the bottom of that. That's a good question. I don't know who the blonde is. But we'll find out. Look what a cunt she is with her.
Why did you delete your Google search, Mr. McCabe? Mr. McCabe, I believe you said that you saw Karen Reed drive south on Fairview Road. Oh, excuse me, sir. Nice to see you guys got dressed up for court, though. Looking sharp.
Kazi, you remember that part? Looking sharp.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I believe you guys both said.
Looking sharp.
Look at them. But they do. In that other interview that they did when they were all sitting on the weird stools, it's like, I don't know. Kenton.
He's all hunchback.
No offense to Canton, but.
That you saw Karen Reed drive south. Is that correct? South? So then how could she do a 3-point turn then if she was traveling south on that road?
Oh, yeah.
Any comment on that?
Oh, you
Chasing them down the road.
Whoa!
Oh,
At
man, that's
4:53 in the morning, Miss McCabe. Why do you
This is insane. This is very violent.
Drink a lot of alcohol, go to the bar, and then stay up till 4:53.
Let's go, Turtle Boy.
Truth and justice. We're looking for it right now.
My favorite one is when he sees Bukkake and he just goes out of nowhere. He goes, Sergeant Bukkake.
Can we just talk about this here for 1 second? The dumpy looking broad in front of them with the fat ass there. That's Carrie Roberts. Carrie Roberts in court, like half an hour before, Adam Lally said that Carrie Roberts and Jen McCabe barely know each other. And then they left court together.
Look at this guy.
In the same car.
You see that comment? Cuck Matt McCabe not even standing of his wife. I think Aiden says that later, or maybe he already said it, but again, it kind of goes to like if you're not guilty of something, like you're not gonna. Why are you walking away like that, as if you're a defendant? Like, so weird.
This is just insane. Like nobody else is fucking on this. I'm the only one who is like looking into this and be like, I have a couple of questions. You know, can you answer my question? Nope, guess not. And they all just leave together, and I start calling them what they are.
Okay, pause. If you remember what Jen McCabe just said in that hearing, she blocked her from crossing the street to get to her car. She couldn't even cross the street. That's what she literally just said in that other hearing.
These people right here, who you're looking at, these people right here, they covered it up. They participated. They're in the murder of a Boston police officer.
I mean, she made it. She somehow persevered across that fucking street, though, didn't she? With all that intimidation.
These are cop killers, ladies and gentlemen. That's a cop killer right there.
Really bad.
Cop killer.
They're just lying.
You know, I know these people are guilty. Is that they didn't even fucking say anything. Like, they had nothing to say. Like, and a lot of people are pointing this out, and that's a great point. None of these people stand up for their woman. Like, Matt, I called your wife a cunt, dude. I called her a cop killer in the middle of Dedham. That's your woman, right? You married her and shit. She bore your children. What are you gonna? I disrespected you in the worst possible way a man can be disrespected. I disrespected your wife in public, and boy, am I going to do it again. And it's going to be much worse next time. I'm going to disrespect the fuck out of her.
I think that might have been one of the times that they quote. We already logged this these timestamps in this video, but quotes like that I think are important for people to like look out for. Are obviously ones that they cite in the papers. Anyways, I just wanted to point that out for the project, people. The project. Okay. I mean, I guess there's timestamps of this. I could give you an example of other things to kind of look for, because like I said, where are we at on this? That's at 102. Like, here's Hellfish Haven, are you still here? I wonder, because you'll appreciate this one at 131.
He didn't say nothing, but I'm gonna disrespect her, talk shit to her. He said he was gonna put his hands on her.
Yeah, but in Massachusetts, it's like a weird, like you anything could like fall under this statute. Like it's very different in Florida.
Is that what he was talking about the other day? Like emotional?
You have to actually. It's not like you have to be violent, but like you have to. It can't be. And I think the exact language of Massachusetts. It's almost like it's like a potential. Like it doesn't even have to actually be a threat. It's like if one might exist in the future. It's like the stupidest statute that anything could fall under, and it's like if it makes you sad, and it might make you sad in the future, it's like what it just doesn't even make sense. But this one is at 1:30 at 1:31 is when he's talking about Tom Beatty and the daughter Erin who Colin called. I mean, I just timestamped this because it like it's just showing what Aiden's intent is of when he's saying, I want to talk to Colin. I have some questions for Colin. This is one of the topics kind of is because like, why did you call Aaron Beatty at whatever time we think to get a ride? And she called him back the next day and she didn't answer, but whatever. This is like, he's talking about how that whole family was just being harassed and bullied because she didn't get on board with the I don't know anything, and she said that he called her, and I guess she wasn't. I don't know. I mean, we don't know what, but I'll play that part.
That's crazy to me because you could just feel emotional. What?
Yeah,
and I think Mr. Monk just said the statute changed.
I don't know if he really.
In Massachusetts, I don't know when it changed to what it was, but they were trying to change. They had a committee that's how you like change the language of statutes. We just had a huge law change in Florida, kind of twice in a row because we had like tort reform change, and then we had all amendments to all of our civil procedures. So we had a lot of law change over the past like 5 years. But I don't know in Massachusetts when it's last changed, but it seems like but they were going to have a committee to change this law. And Bradle mentioned it in that hearing that you showed, that he was in front of Bev when he's arguing that Aiden should be able to sit there as a press, member of the press and watch this. And then she doesn't let him watch these people's testimony, because it would be too chilling. Anyways,
did. Colin was also a huge part of bullying a girl named Erin Beatty. Pretty bad. Oh, this might be a legit emailer. Erin Beatty is the daughter of Tom. Tom Beatty was the person that Jen McCabe called 3 times that morning. And a lot of people thought, oh, is Tom Beatty in on it? No, Tom Beatty has since been accused of having sex with Karen Reed and being in a relationship, as if that's what that woman wants to be doing right now, is having relationships. Well, she's basically a prisoner in her own home, can't go anywhere. And is like, trying to save her life and not go to prison. Tom Beatty's daughter was called by Colin Albert at around 12:33 a.m. the night John O'Keefe was killed. We know he was at the house. That's a fact. Word is that he was asking Erin Beatty for a ride out of there. She didn't answer. She called him the next day. He said, never mind. She called him back because she was sleeping. And so that's interesting. And we know that the Beatties are like the only ones in town that didn't get in line with the McCabe's. That didn't push. They're not like Kerry Roberts. Like Kerry Roberts has been a good dog. Good Kerry. Good. The Nagel kids. Julie Nagel, which is Brian Albert Jr.'s girlfriend. And the other Nagel, Ryan Nagel. they've been team.
Oh yeah, he thought that they were straight at this point in time. But I want to show you just what I want to say. This is why this is something to look for. I have a timestamp of why is he trying to ask Colin Albert questions.
I've heard some rumors about him too. He might. I gotta find Colin Albert. That's the one I need to find. That's the weak link. I'm telling you right now, he's the weak link. We can get that kid to talk. We got to find Colin Albert. He's walking around like he's gonna go to I'm telling you right now. He's probably drinking this summer. If you're out there, I know 18 to 24 is my smallest demographic, but like that kid, find me Colin Albert. Message me where I can find him because I want to talk to the man and I want to talk to him and I have some questions for him about what happened that night. And I think that we can get more from him than we can from anyone else.
So, as you know, the Commonwealth will take quotes out of context and just vaguely tell you where these things are and whatever. So at the beginning of that, I don't know, he says something, whatever. You can click, once you play the whole clip, you can see obviously what his like intent is, you know what I mean? But when you take certain parts of that out of context, they try to twist it however they want. What was the one that they said Karen Reed said? We were like, that's not what she said, but that dumb civil attorney, little doofus, he made up like a different thing that she said. Everybody knows.
Fucking again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Fucking again. Yeah. No, I'm fucking dead.
He said, yeah.
I'm dead. Yeah. So, and remember also how they, with even getting the videos, when they went to the grand jury, they renamed all of these videos like episode 585, like I'm about to commit witness intimidation. I mean, it's like the they like renamed all of the shows just to look bad. And obviously those aren't the names of them. But point is that like these, they take things out of context on the regular. So in their, all of these counts against Aiden for this criminal shit, they're just taking random shit out of context and trying to do the same thing that they have done so many times in the past. So it's like it's an arduous task because you would think that shouldn't be something you have to deal with in like modern society or like a normal court system, is that they're just going to like do crazy shit. But apparently that is how it is. So, and you can just submit affidavits. Like there's no, sorry, I'll get back on topic, but it's insane. You don't even have to you don't need a notary. You can just sign a paper and be like, here's an affidavit. And like, that's an affidavit. Like all of the affidavits I've seen in Massachusetts, I'm like, those would be stricken. I wouldn't just strike all of them immediately, and they would be stricken, even with like judges that didn't like me. Like, I don't know. Anyways,
Pretty Fly, it is never not cool to tell me what Will Blair is doing.
All of the petty of all petties. Who's it about?
I always want to know that. Thank you, Pretty Fly. Let me look.
See, but Mary, but I can't write in the chat. How are you writing in the chat?
They don't give a shit.
I'm not. Oh my god.
Oh. But I've seen other Causey wrote in the chat. Causey, how do I write back to people? I miss that's why I don't like being on the screen, because I like the people in the chat.
Wait, writing in the chat?
Well, I just like talking to people, like my friends in the chat, and like you can't really.
Okay, so what I do,
I can see them, but I can't write back. But I can't pay attention to it watching the screen. You guys are way more talented.
So what I do is I have my iPad next to me, right? So like I can see like more of the chat.
Oh, like put it on like silent or something.
Yeah, and then or
I have my iPad next to me, but I
Or you go up and you press comments up in the corner of StreamYard.
yeah, I can see them, but I can't like be like, "What's up, guy?" I can't like.
I know I don't like doing it like that either. I have a phone.
Yeah, that's a better. All right, I'll not.
You just silence it, obviously.
I thought maybe, but I also wanted to close my devices since I was the Florida lady with my lag, and I ruined the whole stream.
Your swamp internet.
Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all.
But listen, I want people, if you have questions, because first of all, again, I want to say, if you would like to join the
Oh, Akasha said something before I wanted to respond to, and I forgot it. Akasha, I'm gonna remember later. Sorry.
This?
Oh, maybe. No. She said something else I wanted to talk to her about. I'll get her.
But so
she doesn't tell us out loud I'm driving. Akash, are you bringing Storm somewhere? She's like
she is
the
Storm.
X-Men. Yeah, she can like create weather. She's like hurricane here.
She's literally Storm.
Yeah, she's Storm. Yeah, I love you, Akasha.
But okay, step 1 in my description, you can request access.
77. I mean,
what?
How can we? This is just nice. This is just love it.
I love rope shooter.
Rope shooter. What up, swamp asses?
Got that right.
Anyways, bad.
What
you talking about?
Oh wait, man.
Make sure you go in my description and you will find the link for the shared Google what the fuck spreadsheet. Okay, so when you go to it, you have to request access just to even look at it, right? But when you do that, I need you to tell me who you are. Identify yourself as friend or foe, because I'm being very strict about it now. I had to kick a whole bunch of people out that I didn't recognize and who weren't contributing. So I need you to tell me who you are, and then I can let you come in and contribute. Then that is where we will all together as a team compile these things like Mo has described for us, and I have another whiteboard. But what I want from you guys is to ask any questions you have about this. Any questions you have before you journey into the researching of it all.
Yeah.
I think I can show on this.
And don't forget, Mary, I sent in another Cryford clip.
Oh, we're playing that one. I just saw that, Kazi. I was about to put it on the screen. We need to play that right now.
Okay.
I have a lot more respect for Greg Connor if he actually came on this planet, but never happened.
So funny.
Kazi, you really are talking about looks? Have you looked at the mirror, bro? Like, really? Like, that's why I try not to make fun of looks. Sometimes I do, I admit it. But for the most part, that's not what I run with, because it's so easy to take shots at people's looks at yourself, right? Like, for you, bro,
you would know.
You're taking shots at people's looks. If I had to choose between you, Higgins, and Nan, who I wanted to look at for the next hour, it would be Nan every single time, bro. And I think I'd pick Higgins over you. So you'd be dead last, Kazi. If I man, obviously I'm not. But if I had to look at one of you, a picture of you, a portrait of you for an hour straight and just stare at it, I would pick Nan every day of the week.
Wait. But just like, can everybody? If I had.
So that's the funniest shit. You're talking about looks, and you're in last place between the three. I'm talking about.
Hold on, I can't get it to stop. Okay.
Stare at if this is what Mike says. If I had to stare. If I had to stare at a portrait, what is this? This is an old, like, king and queen, a portrait above a mantle, a portrait. If you had to stare at a portrait of Bobby.
What about a portrait with my sweet buns?
Or
Maybe he would
or
change his
Higgins.
mind.
Like, what weird group of people is that? Like, if I had to stare at an oil painting from the 1700s of either Causey or Brian Higgins, who would I rather stare at a painting, a portrait of? Like, what the fuck?
If I had to stare at hieroglyphics between you, Higgins.
Who's going to be making you stare at a portrait for an hour? Tell me, who's going to be demanding this of you, Mike, to go stare at a portrait, a painting?
He gets so shot out of the cannon, he says the most crazy shit.
Man,
He's not done.
I want to stare at Nan's portrait. Oh my God.
Definitely not done.
Looks. Have you looked at the mirror, bro?
Wait. Can we
really?
rewind it, Causey? Rewind it.
That's why I try not to make fun of looks. Sometimes I do. I admit it. But for the most part, that's not what I run with because it's so easy to take shots at people's looks at yourself, right? Like for you, bro, you're taking shots at people's looks. If I had to choose between you, Higgins, and Nan, who I wanted to look at for the next hour, it would be Nan every single time, bro. And I think I'd pick Higgins over you. So you'd be dead last, Causey. If I man, obviously I'm not. But if I had to look at one of you, a picture of you, a portrait of you for an hour straight and just stare at it, I would pick Nan every day of the week, bro. So that's the funniest shit. You're talking about looks, and you're in last place between the three of them in my book. It's fucking funny, dude.
Who is asking Mike to stare at portraits? Is it? I mean, who? If I was asked to stare at a portrait, I just don't get it.
This is why I think people think you're not that bright, actually. Like you're just
because Nan looks like a Renaissance painting up close, the texture.
Yeah, like one of those old, like fugly ones. Like
if I was
all crackled,
forced to stare at a portrait.
I know you think you are, but
why would that ever happen?
It's kind of dumb shit, bro.
Like the Mona Lisa.
You're not Brad Pitt, bro. Like,
yeah, they're gonna sit there and stare at the painting.
Yeah, he does look like a deflated balloon. Yeah, he looks like a thumb. He looks like a thumb. See, I don't even like to do that, but he brought it on himself, right? Oh, she's a woman, I would hope so. Bro, you are kind of a woman. That's what I mean. LTL got it right. I think it's LTL who said it. You're like a Nancy. We call you Betty Crocker. Like you are a woman,
Nancy.
dude. All you sit there and do is gossip with the ladies. Like you're up there with Golden Girl. Like that's again funny, unintentionally funny, dude. Because you are a woman, and I think Nan's more of a man than you are, actually. That's not disrespecting Dan. That's just Dan's assertive. She's strong. She has some masculine aspects to her. Where Causey's kind of a little baby. He's always crying. You're still crying about Nan. You're still crying about Nan because she was mean to you.
We need to hold on because Nan is twice the man that Causey is. So he'd rather stare at a portrait of Nan and she has
masculine
really
features.
Small. Like, if people can't see, Causey, can you zoom in on your comment? Because like it's so small, but Causey's like, yeah, I would hope that you picked Nan over me or Brian Higgins to like stare at as a portrait.
I would hope so. She's a lady.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I would hope you'd pick Nan first over us two dudes, Mike. And he's like, like it's so fucking funny. This scream.
Why are you gay?
Sorry, go.
No, he also said deflated balloon. Come on. That's your subconscious.
Rewind a little bit.
I called Nan a
Causey rewinded a tiny bit. Oh, here, look.
I know, and you're in his head. He's like,
and he
why
comes
would
back
you
with
say
I look
that?
like a deflated balloon. You're biting my jokes, dude.
I know. He's obsessed with you.
And he pulls up it like you don't have to show these comments. Like people say, and not even Causey, because he loves, but like random other people in the chat, he's like brings them up. He's like, and they say funny shit. But it's like, why would it's your channel, Mike. Like you don't have to put on the screen these like comments like ranking on you and like fucking, and then you getting so mad and like slobbering all over the place. Like you don't actually have to do that. You can just leave them down in the chat and like not put them on the screen or react to them. I don't know. All right, let's see. Okay, ready. But I wish you could see Kazi's comment. Can we zoom on it? I guess zoom is a hard thing on here.
Yeah, and that's just Dan's assertive. She's strong. She has some masculine aspects to her where Kazi's kind of a little baby. He's always crying. You're still crying about Nan. You're still crying about Nan because she was mean to you after you had a temper tantrum. Like, it's so funny. Like, that's like 6th grade girl stuff, mean girl stuff. Yeah, I know, right? You'd never get a woman like Nan. That's the fact, too. And nobody's a bigger lady than you, yeah, bro.
So that, right there,
you know, I love it though. Call me a lady and see what happens if we ever get in a wrestling match, bro.
Right there, I say nobody's a
Be real
bigger
quick,
lady
over and
than-
over again. Boom, 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 over and over again. You just got your ass kicked by a lady. That would be funny, wouldn't it? And you are kind of a rat. That's true. He is kind of a rat. I love he's here. Yes, more than you, bro. You're kind of a feminine guy, bro. Not in the good way, too. Not like not the good feminine traits. That's the thing. Most dog walkers are badass. You have to control all those dogs. You learn a lot, and you also have to deal with the environment out there. All the idiots that want to come and cause chaos for you and your little pack of dogs walking. That is funny because that's like a Pearl Jam line, right? It's almost a Pearl Jam line. That is funny. The women in the chat know, Kazi. That's the funniest shit of all. The women in the chat know.
Why do they keep calling Nan?
So,
Nan
this one. She's like, wipe the spit from your mouth, you slob. You're look at you. You're a slob. That's your handle? You're hiding? You are a slob. Guarantee you. You're grotesque. Nobody wants to talk to you. You smell. And that's why you have a fake account. I mean, come on.
Oh.
You can't find a better name. Now we're having some laughs. All right. Nana's better than you, though. They just admit. I'll be happy, Kazi, if you just admit Nana's better than you. Just admit it.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's all would like that, actually. They would like that. They would. They are obsessed. They are very obsessed. Isn't it hilarious? Remember when they used to always talk about Kate Peter and LG2? And they don't even talk about Kate Peter anymore. It's Nan, Nick Rocco, Karen Reed, JFK, Mike Crawford, LTL. I mean, it's like all your best supporters of the past, like the people who made you. That's who you're going after now. It's fucking hilarious. The people who raise money for you.
Right.
I'm like a sad pit. Oh, you're talking about Kazi G. He's like a sad pit. I get it. Thank you. Frosty is about a memory. I mean, that's a funny thing. You think she's a memory, but she's fucking she's fucking your dude up. That's the thing. I'm not. It's funny that you're focused on Nan, Nick Rocco, Karen Reed. Who else? LTL, JFK. None of them are planning to fuck up Turtle Boy. Krusty is still plotting to fuck up Turtle Boy. That's the funniest shit. And that's the funniest shit that I said from the very beginning when Turtle Boy turned on Karen, that this was the dumbest thing he could ever do because these McAlberts are going to come back at them both. And they have, haven't they? And what did Turtle Boy do? He basically helped the McAlberts in their fundraising with the divide. He did. So self-destructive, really dumb, actually. Really dumb. Well, that's the thing. A lot of us don't care anymore. We just laugh our asses off. You know? It's just all comedy now. That's all it is.
We know, Mike.
All right, I think I'm going to check out now. I must have won because I got 330 people here. I wonder if I should just keep playing it. Yeah, that's the thing. This lawsuit, I don't know how I feel about it in terms of, you could say it's LTL got it right. I think it's LTL who said it. You're like a Nancy. We call you Betty Crocker. Like you are a woman, dude. All you sit there and do is gossip with the ladies. Like you're up there with Golden Girl. Like that's again funny, unintentionally funny, dude. Because you are a woman, and I think Nan's more of a man than you are, actually. And that's not disrespecting Dan. That's just Dan's assertive. She's strong. She has some masculine aspects to her. Where Kazi's kind of a
We
little
heard
baby.
this part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that he's claiming to be this an advocate. And he's like, he just dogged her like 3 times. He was like, "You're such a Nancy. And she's more of a man than you. And she's got more masculine features." And then he said deflated balloon. And it's like, come on. That's a nod to.
It's very close to being Dusty Windsock, is it not?
You've said deflated too. So he's just.
But that's like
about
when he's like windsock. It's like, oh well, yeah, well you're a wind. It's like it's like you're just saying some other thing. Like, well, you're a balloon. Oh, you're a thumb. It's like what? But then Mike is like, you're no Brad Pitt. It's like when you say it like that, it's like, okay, yeah, you're cute, but like you're no Brad Pitt. It's like, okay, Mike, honey, what are you trying to fucking get with Kazi? He's like, I guess, like, well, he's no Brad Pitt.
What am I hearing? Is that real?
I don't know.
So,
what you talking about? I ain't gonna say it. I ain't saying it.
I think you know what I'm saying. But
no, I do. But I'm telling you, man.
Anyway, so the whole thing is we got everybody. This is just an intro to what we need to free Turtle Boy, and I hope that people got something out of it. And
so here's what we're
more organized as to what each person and what the incidents are. But again, just like Aiden said, is going through the videos, just starting through the list and putting them on 2.5 or going to summarize or just looking at the transcript and Googling the specific people's names, like whatever you can do if you have any time to kind of go through. It's just content review, like. And a lot of stuff in legal cases, like we have law clerks, we have assistants, we have the mail, like, and it's hours and hours and hours of stuff. And a lot of it is like stuff that, I got a lot of dumb people that worked in, but whatever. It's like, so I'm just saying that anybody can do this, and nobody here is dumb, and you guys like know where stuff is. You followed this shit, so we have like this army of Aidens that we have is a positive for him, but it's hard to get it
right
going, and like people
we should have more people advocating.
Yeah,
because
like little shit, and just realizing that the little shit going through 20 minutes of a show, that's something. That is fucking something. If you have, and just go through and see if there's any timestamps you may think, and even if you think, all right, this isn't, even if there's a little thing, this might be relevant, like that's, then we would weed it out as the attorneys. Then it's like, I want everything, and then you weed it out, the stuff that like, all right, this could be something, but it might not, but you never know. So it's almost cataloging what he was talking about. If it's easier for people to start even going through an episode and just saying what was talked about in this, like, so that we can have a database of where things are, so I think initially putting it out just a spreadsheet like that, it didn't really have like specific instructions. But if we look at who's involved,
we were just like, yeah.
And everyone's like, what do we do? What do we do?
I love it.
Listen,
I love it. I love it so much. It touched my little heart. And I was like, just seriously, it made me feel emotional because Aiden's right. He mentioned like Karen had a lot of help, like a lot of help. Like most of the people here were a part of that. He was a major, like the main part of that. So, you know, he needs the same thing. He needs the same support. Because this is about our rights. This is about a beautiful country and our rights in it. So, my email is theothermaryb@gmail.com. Someone can put it. This is like so professional. I can't believe it right now.
I got your email. I love all three of you people. But I gotta go look at something.
Hey, stay up.
We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
right, guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
but I want to make sure everybody.
Well, wait. What do you want to say, Ray? Sorry.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Mo
I just want to thank Mary B for bringing me on a great
absolutely.
show. I'm sorry about that.
All three of you guys. For pulling
thank
this
you
together.
guys. You guys helped me, and we help each other. And I couldn't have done it. I can't do anything without any three of you.
And just know, like you all know our DMs. You know, like so. You know,
but I just want to say this.
Go ahead.
I just want to say this to Mary B in front of everybody. I know we got to go. I just appreciate you bringing me on here, so you know it can normalize, you know, my personality that you, Mo, know who I am. Thank you so much.
Oh, baby, I'm the one that needs
to
be.
What? But you're not. You're normal. You're not normal. You're a weirdo, just like the rest of us. But
Ray's the most normal of any of us. Actually,
Ray is.
If anybody was,
he's more normal than you.
Yeah, like
me
Mary
and Mary might be the sickest ones here.
Yeah, well, 100%. Of course. Me and Ray, we and Ray are the innocent.
Ray keeps us focused. I can't take full credit for having this determination and this motivation because having Ray, having Mo, having Kazi, having all you guys, but Ray has played a major part in like showing what's important and keeping us focused because Ray says the exact same stuff that he says live, he says behind the scenes. He feels that way, like down to his bones. He feels that way. He loves this community. He loves justice, and he wants Turtle Boy to prevail because it's what's right, like deep down what's right. And that's all that matters to Ray. And like I get focused on little petty things. Yeah. And Ray is really good at redirecting me. And Mo, like, she's so passionate. Like,
and some people jump ship on this whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. You count the ways. You know what I mean? But fuck that, dude.
And I love this community, y'all. And I love everybody. Like the same, man.
We're never gonna let them. You that right now, so that's all I gotta say.
This wouldn't be the community it is without you, Ray. You're a major part of it, and thank you for all your humility and showing what's important and keeping us focused on it, even when I want to go crazy.
But I needed to go get, like I tell them, like you got to hear the truth. I say truth all the time, so I'll be stubborn, but that don't abandon me from it. Because that'll be showing, that I don't got the character. Like, and then you got to think about stuff a lot. And I just think about everything now. And I ain't going to let it get the best of me because there's better things to move forward.
Yeah. And if everybody thought that way, things would go a lot better and smoother. So be like Ray.
Be like Ray, people.
Be like Ray.
Man, y'all. Man. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm just. All right.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, Ray. We'll see you later, man.
All right.
Love you all.
Oh, so what do we do now? We press exit? Like, I don't know how to use this shit.
You press it'll say end up there, end live.
I'm just joking, right? I'm just gonna close my brows.
Blunder.
I'm gonna throw my
It's-
computer in the
It's
fire.
shit going on right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are we still
Everybody,
live?
but you should go to Glares. I guess Glares.
I will. Mo's gonna
Everybody-
send me
I feel like we have-
Mo. Will you just send me like?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a nice guide tomorrow, and we'll have the documents because I got it live, and we'll have the. Well, yes, we're gonna have something. that
Perfect.
everybody
Thank
can-
you.
Oh, if you want to like collaborate a little bit on this,
Yes, doing.
Yes.
Right.
And then, like I said, I want all of you beautiful friends to join and help, but I need you to either email me and ask for access or request access through the sheet, but I have to know who you are. Like, I need you to tell me, hey, this is Akasha. This is, whoever. One of my friends, friend or foe.
The other
I need to
option,
know.
you can come to my anonymous boot camp, and if you can get through it and you don't have to do your identity,
shit. Okay. All right. Now I definitely gotta go. I'll see you guys later.
All right.
My
Yeah,
cousin-
there will be feats of strength you must perform to get through. But yeah, I'm super strict with it now. I gotta be. So but you can reach out
wait,
to
but
me.
you can't send from here. I guess I was gonna say you could send to Glares, but you can't, right?
He doesn't have redirect.
But this is also because you have to. Well, I guess you have to go into YouTube.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have it open. Like you can't.
Yeah, but
redirect
you
to-
could do it from StreamYard.
No, you as the creator have to.
Yeah, but I'm saying in
allow-
StreamYard. Like for me to show those PDFs, we have to go to the StreamYard thing. But look, whatever. This is right. I'm on StreamYard.
No,
but
you redirect from Studio.
Yeah, but so could he, if he's just in YouTube?
Blunder.
Okay,
You're
and
the
free
mo-
turtle boy. No, I'm like clicking on other things. I'm having my own ADHD right now, and
You're the most blunderful. Let
I
me.
like
Let me.
tinkering. I've just never seen it look like this. Like I don't know how to do this, and I'm sorry to everyone. But anyways,
Because you're in as a
but
guest.
I knew how to move people or whatever, send them to another show, redirect. Remember, I learned how to. I showed Kazi how to do it live, the old curmudgeon, and he was like, "How do I do it?" It took like 3 hours, but
Ray showed me. Thank
did figure
goodness.
it out. So now I know how to do it.
I gotta shout out Lefty.
I think that's from just YouTube, right? Oh,
Studio.
is that available? Lefty Loose? Is that available? Let's buy that.
He's the one who called me Tomb originally. That's where I got it from.
I mean, it's better than the other because
it's grown on me. I don't know, but I like Tomb. Thank you, Lefty.
Super tap tap tap.
No, give him Flatman. Flatman.
Lefty wants to see Flatman. What are you, Mike Crawford?
No, that was just me. I don't know if Lefty wants to. Lefty can't say it. Don't blame Lefty.
All right,
Lord,
cool. So people are emailing me. Good. Yes, I love this. Yes.
And then maybe we could just put a drive because I can upload because some of these documents they have because you could see, okay, this person, whatever the Commonwealth is alleging, you get a general idea of the actual, and a lot of times they're giving the timestamps and they're saying it's on Turtle Boy episode XXX, whatever it is.
Yeah, so that's what we need. Either we just need the document itself to show everybody, or we just need a condensed list.
Yeah, and then everyone can see what they're saying supports their claims of witness intimidation, right? So because they have to give him, and what he just got was a bill of if you just get the indictment, there's the grand jury that it happens with the grand jury, but when you file it in court, it just says you're indicted for whatever the statute is. And,
yeah.
against
make
there's
us
no
a
fact,
to-do
there's no
list.
facts in like the initial indictment. It's just being like in Massachusetts, it's just you're indicted for this. So
Yeah,
just
make us a condensed, easy list for dummies.
yeah. And now what they have to give them is a bill of particulars, which is like telling them this is basically, I mean, this is very, I mean, just broad statement.
And so we'll
this is
keep
what
you guys
we have.
posted.
This is what we have. This is what we have to support what we're alleging you did as a crime. So it's like
right. So and we'll get that. And then, but if you have any questions, you can email me. If you're on Twitter, you can DM me or Mo. And yeah, just make sure you put your name when you email me or request access. Okay. But we gotta go. We gotta go, guys.
All right, yeah. Good night and free Turtle Boy.
Free Turtle Boy.
Yeah.
I love you guys so much. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Ray. I love you guys. Thank you,
Love
Kazi.
you, Ray. Love you, Mary.
I'll see you.
Love you all. And I miss
love
you.
you
I
all so much.
Again because I want to talk in the chat. I hate it. All right.
Okay. Love you guys.
Bye.
No, sometimes I think there's something wrong with that girl.
Tell me about it. Talk about the other Mary B. How you know I'm not an angry black man?
Seen my Cocker Naniel posters? No. Did you send them to me? The other Mary B. That's from the other Mary B. I love her.
Mary, oh my, dude, she's the one and only Mary B.
She's fucking hysterical.
I would like to motion to change her name because I call her the one and only Mary B.
Good work, Mary. As bad as I want to call home and check in, I'm just gonna let you keep doing your thing.
Who are those horrible orange creatures over there?
Tell everybody, we want JFK, we want James Jackson. If you're in there, start screaming our names, and then we'll come down.
Tell them I hate them.
As somebody always said, if you can't say anything nice about anybody, come sit by me.
I've seen you in other chat rooms, other Mary B. I've seen you typing, writing, tweeting other things, and you're a funny, fucked up, twisted bitch.
Mary B. She is a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling y'all.
Mm-hmm.